This is a game called 8 AM, and it's by the same guy that did the game that we played earlier, called The Last Stop. It's a guy called David Gallardo. He's done a few Anomaly games over the last few years. This is one. He seems to have split this one into sections or into different maps and classed them as individual games. So this is just the basic first 8 AM. He's also produced 8 AM, The Office, The Swimming Pool, and I think he's got about 4 or 5 more maps to release this year. But maybe he should have clumped them all together into one game. But I guess he might be able to earn more money by splitting them apart. So fair enough. So we're going to play this one. This has got, I think it's around about 150 anomalies in it. Now, if you've watched the earlier live stream, I said that he should have cut down the amount of anomalies and made them a bit more interesting. Because, you know, he produced 100 anomalies in The Last Stop. That was the last game we played. But majority of them were dull as hell. You know, like they moved this newspaper about 15 times. They changed the guy's top about 20 times. You know, even had some wonky glitches in it. So, not the best game. But you know, I said that, you know, any Anomaly game like this, it's worth cutting them down. Say to have 50. The observation duty games, they have around 50 to 60. So, if you have around that amount of number and make half of them interesting anomalies, you need to have things that make you go wow or shock you or just an experience, you know. And don't have as many run-throughs where there's nothing. That really is frustrating, you know, because you can play through the Anomaly game and you literally have 60% of those anomaly runs are nothing. And that, again, makes it really, really boring. So I'm hoping the guy is learned from his first games, and he's got the feedback. Because on Steam, there's a lot of negative feedback for these games, just saying that they're pretty dull. And remember, there's a lot of competition for Anomaly games. You know, in the last couple of years, Anomaly games have become huge and widely popular. So you've got to produce something that is unique to your series, but also wows you, makes you remember the game. Right, he's also produced another game called Doll Imposter. That's got good reviews, so I'm probably going to play that one at some point. But yeah, this one, he's got a load of assets which he shoved down here, a bit of pizza. So we've got our workstation. I like the old CRTs, they're pretty cool. It's retro, guys. Right, something wrong. So you have to come out. Here's the time. So it's not AM, it's the typical get to daytime. I was at 8 AM, obviously, because that's what the game's called. Get to 8 AM, and then you can complete the game. So if you're something wrong, you press one of the stickers, and then you carry on. So let's go in, click on the monitor. So this is, like I say, he's put 150 anomalies in this. So you literally need to look at every single cushion, cup, chair, every single thing in order to see it. Right, this is cam 1. How many cams have we got? Can I click on I've got to click on this arrow, right? Cam 2. Let's go back. 16! 16 freaking cameras! I've got a monitor. How's that going to be easy? Wowzers. And also, because he's got so many anomalies, well, if it's 16, let's try and work this out. If that's like 10 per map, that would be about right. So there's probably 10 changes in each of these maps that we need to look at, or each of these screens, in order to see what's changed. But again, if you're not fast enough, do you not spot it? Like, has he already changed something on cam 3 and I haven't got there to look at it? That's the issue with this thing. You know, you only, how long do you get to scroll through 16 cams to see if something's changed? But yeah, let's have a look through this game. And I think quite a fair few of them are quite obvious. There's a random person there, or there's a light on. But like I said, I've only had a skim through this game once, and then I gave up at it. All right, there's 2 people asleep. That's fine. So they're probably going to either disappear, or maybe there's going to be a third person in there at some point. Let's keep scrolling through and see if we can spot anything strange. I think the key to this really is just going to be repetition. You know, if we keep going through this again and again and again, then you'll suddenly get used to each of these. Oh, the child's room, but your child's missing. Where's your children gone? That's dodgy. Is that anomaly already? I don't think so, but There's 8. Oh, there's one child. Why have you got a nursery with no children? That's weird. Someone's stolen them. Right, let's just keep going. So, like in this one here, like there should be 10 differences. He's going to change probably 10 things in this. But what's it going to be? It's going to be the shoes, the guitar. You need to remember all of these objects. There's 2 skateboards there. That's going to be really difficult. But we'll give it a try, shall we? And if there's anything that you spot, make sure you shout me in the comments. Say, "Oi, you've missed it. It's on cam 4." Then we'll give it a go. Right. I've got a good memory for Anomaly games. I've played 4 squillion Anomaly games, so I've done quite a few. So, but like, what you do is you look at a screen. You don't memorize objects. You remember them as numbers. So, like at the bottom there, you've got 2 dumbbells. So when I look at that screen, I see the number 2 at the bottom. And when I don't see a number 2, if I come through that screen, there's a 1 there, then I'll know that that's changed. So it's kind of like how it works. So far, nothing. I don't know what is in those 2. What's those 2 things on that table? Is that food? I don't know what that is left on that table. And there's some random bed up at the top. It's got a nice telescope there. That'd be cool. What you got in the basement? Boxes of dirt and coffins. Like I say, I haven't got through the cam 13. Was that fuse box open, or was it not? Am I supposed to report an anomaly? Is that a thing? Right, the car's covered in a tarp or a cover. Let's try and remember as many of these objects as we can. But like I say, he's going to probably change 10 of these per map, and the chances of me spotting them, especially straight away, is going to be pretty low. Right, let's just keep going. And this is the last one. Okay, that's the garden. Let's try and remember the order of the trees. They've got some lights around the pathway, and that's about it. Right. Can we see any change to the first one? Why is the lamps or the lights got knotted ropes? Is that a thing? I think that's normal. I don't think that changed. Right, those chairs are definitely the same down the bottom there. That's probably going to change. Anything up the top? No. 2 light switches. Is there any jump scare? Oh, there is jump scares in this, so I expect to be jumped at some point. Right, the same chairs down. This is the opposite side of that view. So that's the 2 sides of that. I can't see any difference in here just yet. Is it going to be things moving? Right, this is downstairs at the same view. Okay, so in which case it gives us another view of that. We're going up. Right, we've got some pictures at the back. Bowl on the table. There's 2 objects on the table. I can't remember all those freaking cushions. There's millions of them. Cam 5. No change on there that I can see. There's 3 lights and there's random stuff in the distance. Probably going to be something outside the window at some point. So we'll keep an eye on that. There's just that chair thing. Is that an egg chair or something out there? I'm not sure. Got a candle on the thing to the left. 2 people in bed. And they've got 2 pictures above their head. Okay, I'm not spotting anything yet. But that's not a surprise, is it? Because, this is freaking difficult, this one is. Unless they're more obvious, this is going to be a really hard thing to spot. Your children's gone. I don't think they were there in the first place, which is dodgy, but were they? That's the thing. Did I not scroll through to cam 8 in time? Right, so how do you know that you fail? That's what I want to know. Right, what we got here? The guy's got, there's 2 skateboards, 2 pair of shoes, 2 elephants, 2 lights, 2 keyboards, nothing outside the window. Was the curtains open or closed? I think they were open. 2 of those. It's 2. Not seeing anything obvious right now. There's a load of bamboo things to the right. Were they there before? I think so. We'll keep going with it. We'll just keep going. Alright, 2 dumbbells. Can't see any changes yet. Like I said, this is going to take a few run-throughs in order for me to remember most of these objects. So we're just going to have to keep going through this game. I'm probably going to fail because I literally am struggling to remember all these objects. Look, they've got 2 fire hydrant. Oh no, fire friggin' hydrant things down the bottom there. I can't remember. No, it's not that at all. Fire extinguisher. Oh god, my brain's a bit mushy. Right, 2 fire extinguishers. There's one on that wall. The car's still covered. There's probably changed something by now, and like I said, I'm not spotting it, so I expect to fail. this first run through because I've literally got to get through. Remember, like this, was that basket there? Was that open before? The lid's off of it. Probably, but I can't be 100% sure. Right, in the garden, is there anything in the garden? Nothing that I can see just yet. Okay, let's just keep going. Alright, back to the beginning again. The chairs haven't moved. 3 sets of lights with the knots. I can't see anything down the bottom in that corner. This is a freaking difficult game, I tell you. It's going to take me a little while to get used to. There's 4 things on the table. The clock is okay. Wow, this is going to be difficult. So you're changing 10 things per map. Let's just keep looking. There's 2 things on the table there. Just count the cushions. There's 4, 5, 6. There's 8 cushions there. Try to remember that. There's stuff on the. I haven't spotted one anomaly yet. That is really bad. Right, they've got those pictures to the right, those things to the left. No difference. 2 people in bed. Are the pictures changed above their heads? Well, I don't know. I don't think so. Let's just keep going. Like I say, I expect to fail this first run through. So I've literally got to try and remember as much stuff as possible. Alright, at the back there's 3 bottles, 2 bottles. There's 3, 2, and there's 2 slippers there. 3, 2, 2. Okay. You still don't have any younger children. And there's nothing else in the room. Nothing's rocking or moving. Okay, in your child's bedroom, he's still in bed. There's still 1 of those, 2 of those, 2. That chair was there, 2 of those. Okay, no change yet. Cam 10, I can't see anything there. There's 2 dumbbells. I can't see any change here at all. They're definitely going to have something changed, and I'm not spotting it. Oh man, this is a really difficult one. There's a chair at the back. There's lots of plants. Okay, I think 10 things changing per map, and I've not spotted one single thing yet. This is really difficult, this game. Alright, let's just keep going. I hope we spot something soon. Alright, that drum barrel, there's 1 fire extinguisher, finally remember what it's called. 1 tyre, 1 of those. The car is covered. There's 2 things on the table there. Plants over there. Anything in the garden? Anything at all that's changed in the garden? Nothing yet. I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm literally not seeing any changes in this whatsoever. Really, really difficult game. I think it's just going to be all about repetition. 4 things on the table there. Again, 4 things on the table. I'm going to fail this one quite soon, I think, because I haven't reported 1 single anomaly yet. The thing is, though, right, if you look through this, okay, this is, I'm guessing this is the control. Is it the control? Because we're still on 0 AM. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out, go back to the desk, and we'll say there's no anomalies, okay? Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Right, 1 AM. Right, now it starts. Right, so I should have remembered most of those things which I've just been through. Right, now I'm starting. Right, so maybe maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I'm just pretty nervous about this game, to be honest, because there's just so much stuff going on in it. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, the developer, he does a lot of anomalies in his games. He does a lot, but I think he should have done less and focus more on quality rather than quantity. Because, like I say, he's getting a lot of people in the comments in Steam and that type of thing saying they're just boring, there's nothing changing, yada yada yada. Right, let's just be more observant here, because there should be around about 10 changes per map at some point. Right, let's just keep looking. Same pictures. They're probably going to change the pictures above their heads. Maybe there'll be someone missing from the bed. Not spotting anything just yet. I'm not sure how it reports that you've missed something. Maybe you've just got to keep looking until you come out and say, yes, there is an anomaly, or no, there isn't an anomaly. I don't know if it keeps changing things until you've noticed it, or unless it changes just 1. That's still, I'm not sure about that, right? We've got 2 of those, 2 feet, two objects. Right, nothing's changed there that I can see. Still the weird bamboo thing. Nothing's changed there. That chair was there. Same objects on the table. Right, 2 dumbbells. The same gym equipment over the back. Yep. Okay, nothing's changed there. No, nothing's changed there. It would be good at some point to get like a group of my subscribers together and just say, look, right, let's all sit down one of these games, like 20 of us, and then we can go through. Especially a game like this, the more eyes you have on this game, the better. And that's what I'd like to do at some stage, maybe in the future when I get a few more subscribers and I get a bit, I get a bit more traction with my streams. But I do enjoy the streaming. I think it's fun. I like doing this live, and we can go through it and try and spot these things together. But right now, I'm not spotting a thing. I can't see anything there. No, that's not changed. I'm not spotting anything yet. This is the last. But again, remember that this could be a nothing. And that's the biggest problem I have with some of these games, is that, like, I'm going to come out now, right? I'm going to go back to the thing, and I'm going to say there's no anomaly. Was I right? Yes, I was right. Oh, come on. I don't like it when they do that. Let's go back in. I don't like it when that they do that. Like, 60% of them are going to be nothing, no change. It's so boring. They should only have about 10% of these as being nothing. Then it would be a lot better, right? Hopefully something's changed this time, and we can spot what it is. Because, like I say, I think he's got about 150 of them. Is that clock changed on the bottom there? That looks different. That clock looks different, where it says 12:1. I'm not sure if that's different or not. That might be the thing. Let's keep looking. I think that clock looks a slightly bit different. I could be wrong, but we just keep looking. If you get it wrong, I think it just resets you back to 0 a.m. or midnight. Alright, let's just keep looking, see if we spot anything else. No change there. No, not changed there. That's the same objects. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. There's no children. The babies have all gone, which is normal. They seem to have a nursery with nobody in it, which is boogie. What else we got? The kid's still in there. Still got the same objects in his room. That's still the same. It could be the clock, or it might not be anything. I think I might try the clock if we don't spot anything else that's changed. Alright, let's keep going through. No, I can't see anything. There's nothing moving. I don't know if there's anything moving in this game, or if he's literally just taking an object, replacing it, or moving it, or taking it away. That's normally the way they manage like simple anomaly games. Right, there's nothing in here. Right, we're going to come out and say there's that clock. I'm going to say it's that clock. What was that noise? Someone's kicking a can. Let's have some. Alright, come on. I'm going to say it's there is something wrong. Wrong. There was nothing wrong. Again? What are you going to give me something? Oof. Oh, this is the control. I don't need to do the control. I'm going to say there's nothing wrong. So the first like 2 or 3 hours of this game, there was nothing. There's no change. And you give me 150. There we go. We've got one straight away, right in front of us. Right in front is a ghostly child. Should we see if we can see it at a different angle? It's still there over in the side. Look, there we go. That's an easy one to spot, isn't it? I like that. I'm going to say something. Yes, there is something wrong. Okay. Right, got to 2 a.m. Next one. If it's like that, then I won't be so bad. But like I say, there's at least 10 changes per cam. So we've really got to keep our eyes peeled in this game. All right, what else have they got? No changes that I can see. Right, there's 8 cushions, there's 2 things on the table, there's nothing changes in the back there, that's okay. This should be quite easy to, there's hardly anything in this cam, so that's quite easy to watch. Oh, hello! Hello! They're all awake! And what a mess of your bed. Who did that mess, eh? Who made the mess in the bed? Well, either way, that is the anomaly, isn't it, huh? Very, very messy anomaly. Is something wrong? Yes, there is. There's definitely something wrong. No. He's got a little bit of pizza left here and some drink. Is there something else on that plate? No, it's just pizza crust. I do like his workspace. It's messy, but fun. Whoa, that's a very bright light. Do you think it's that bright light, guys? I'm just going to... Yeah, it's a very bright light. Whoa! What's that? Freaking hell. What was that thing? Something wrong? Yes, there is. There was two things wrong. There's a bright light and a freaking thing. Right, 4 a.m. We're doing all right. All right, I'm guessing that one of these soon is going to be a nothing. All right, this is that way, but we'll see when we go through it. Like I say, most of these games that you produce, around 50% of your run-throughs are going to be nothing, which is really frustrating. Any changes here? No, that's all still the same objects. But like I say, there's 10 things per map, which is going to change. Oh, there you go, back into bed now. Someone cleaned it up. Good. So spotting these 10 things per cam is going to be difficult. Right, let's keep going. The same amount of objects, that's fine. There's nothing in the bath. You still haven't got any children in your nursery room. You probably should have had them in there, like a baby in there, having a sleep. That probably would have been good, because now it looks like they've disappeared. Alright, what are you saying, boy? You still asleep? Can I see any changes in the room? The lights are really bright. Is it me, or the light's a bit brighter? I don't know. Maybe his light should be off, be a bit dimmer. That might be a thing. But I'm going to have to leave it for now, right? It's that weird bamboo thing to the right. What is that? Stuff on the table. Okay, that's no change there. All right, got 2 dumbbells. That's the same equipment. Oh, that carpet right in the middle, the checkered one. Was that there before? Oh, mate, I don't know. Oh, I try and remember that. It doesn't look right, does it? It looks like it's just literally plonked there. I'm not sure if that's right at all. That might be wrong. Right, this map looks completely the same to me. The same amount of objects. The random trays of food on the table. What we've got in the basement? Nothing. No change. No extra stuff. 2 fire extinguishers. The car's still covered. I'm sure they're going to uncover that at some point. That's what I suppose. And like I say, if you spot anything in the map, please shout me. Say, "Oi! It's on cam 12, you fool! I've seen this change," and that's what I kind of like need, especially in a game like this. You need more eyes on it. You need more eyes, guys, and that's the important thing. Right, what are we saying? Are we going to say it's that random carpet in the... Oh, I've got a feeling it's a nothing. Come on, let's come back. I think that... Whoa! What the hell? Come on, what was that doing under my desk? I don't know. I like this area, but there's a lot of weird ghouly things going on. Oof. Right, so we say it's that random checkered carpet. Here we go. Are we right? No, we were wrong. Oh, freak off. Right, nothing wrong with that. Right, let's go. So that carpet thing, that rug was plonked there for no reason. Okay, let's just keep looking now. Right, 10 changes per area. And if they're going to be this subtle, it's going to be bloody hard to spot. Right, what are we saying? Something there? No change here. 8 cushions, 2 things on the table. That's okay. No change there. 2 people in bed. Same stuff out there. Can't see anything different here. Anything in the bathroom changed? No, that's 3, 2, 2. And the same objects on the sinks. There's still no babies. You've not made any babies yet? Maybe that's the thing. They need to make the babies first. They've done the room before the babies, which is what you normally do. Right. Well, not before the making. So stop going on about babies. Right. That's okay. He's all right. There's no change in there. The same old bamboo-y thing. Like, who would stick a random carpet or a rug right in the middle of the room, all skew-if like that? It looks random and weird. That's why it got me. You know what I mean? That's not a natural place to put something. Right, random food on the thing. I'm not seeing anything in this one at all yet. Right, still 2 of those. That shovel, I need to keep an eye on that. That's like a likely thing to move. And there's 3 things on the shelf. We'll keep an eye on those 2 things. All right, anything here? Anything in this one? No, can't see any changes yet. What about this one? No, there's nothing happening in here. No snakes coming out the basket. And this is the last camp. I have to say this is a nothing. So nothing wrong? No. I don't think there is. And I was right. See, look, we're getting it. We're good. Like I say, you've got to assume that least 50% of your run through is going to be nothing at all, which is very, very rubbish, guys. It's very rubbish. Right, let's keep going. Yeah, normally with these anomaly games, I like to record every single anomaly, and then I'll merge them all together so you can see all the anomalies in the game. But with games like this, I'm literally not going to do it because it's going to be so boring. I mean, the last game, the game The Last Stop, it was like out of 100, 30 of them were a newspaper and someone's top changing. That was it. You know what I mean? So this. These type of games are good for a playthrough, you know, something like this for streaming, you know, for all the one person that's watching me. Oh, that's ridiculous, isn't it? I'm still doing it because I still enjoy doing it. It is what it is. It's the same with my other videos. I'm still only getting the low numbers on them, you know, and you do spend a lot of your time editing them. You put love into the creation of these things and playing of the game. And you know, when YouTube's got my channel all wrong, they think my channel is only about anomaly games, so I should literally change my channel just to an anomaly channel, and that would probably work better, which is an absolute shame, because what I wanted to do is play more varied anomaly games and also horror games. And I like Chiller's Art games. There's loads of really cool games I could play. But the problem is YouTube only shows my anomaly videos. It's got it in its head that my channel only has anomaly videos and all the rest is rubbish, which is sly. It's really, really sly. Right, okay, let's go. There's nothing I can do about it. And I'm hoping that one day YouTube will pick up the rest of my videos and go, oh, actually, he's got some other good stuff too. Oh, here we go. Now it's just the guy out of bed. Oi, mate, your wife's asleep and you just got out of bed. So first of all, it was both asleep, then it was one out of bed. Is she going to get out of bed at some point on her own? I think she is. But we'll say it's an anomaly, mate. Is something wrong? Yeah, there is. Definitely something wrong. The guy's out of bed. 3 a.m. Any more jump scare thingies? Monsters hanging around my desk? I do like this though. Let's have a quick look around. Yeah, it's all retro. Listen, we've got cassette tapes, old schoolness. What's this? I can't even see what half this stuff is, but I do like it. I'm an old school kind of guy, right? Right, 3 a.m. Let's keep going. Any changes? You're gonna move those chairs at some point, definitely. These dangly lights with the knots in them, which are really annoying me. I don't know why you'd have that. It looks horrible. Let's keep going. Any changes here? No. Right, there's still 4 things on the table. At some point, I'm assuming that the clock at the back is going to change, because that's kind of an obvious thing that you'd change, right? 4, you've got 8 cushions, 2 things on the table, 1 rugness there, that's okay. Nothing's changed at the back. This one. So far, playing this game, we've seen 1 anomaly, and then the rest of the ones have been either nothing or I've got it wrong. So it's not. No, we've seen more than 1. I've seen the bloody bed, didn't I? And then the guy's got out on his own, and then both of them got out. It's very, very inventive. Right, let's keep going. Right, anything up here? 2? No. We've got 3, 2, 2. We've got no babies. No babies. We've still got the rocking horse. We've still got the other objects in the room. The boy's gone. That's the thing. The boy's out of bed now. Where's he gone to? Wait, I'm not going to find him. I just know that he's disappeared. Someone's taken the boy. Is something wrong? Baba boy. Yes, there is. The boy's gone. He's gone, guys. Right, what are we saying? 4. Keep going. So far, the parents have got out of bed. The boys got out of bed. And they've had a bloody bed. And then there's been a ghost. It's something. It's a start, isn't it? Let's just keep going. Spot the anomalies live. Live, guys. If only I had more people watching and helping me. That's what I really want. You know, it's just a group of peoples with lots and lots of eyeballs saying, look, it's that one. Because it makes it so much easier. All right, 2 things on that. Why is there a dog bowl? It looks like a dog bowl on that table, doesn't it? It's like, why have you put the dog dish on the table? I don't know why. All right, changes here. No, there's nothing different. Right, they're in bed this time. There's no one else outside. There's no that table. The pictures are still the same. Right in here, you got 3, 2, 2. There's no difference there. Nothing's changed in the bathroom. You're going to put a baby in there, aren't you? At some point, you must put a baby in there or someone in that bed, because you're either taking them out of the bed or you're putting them in it. The boy's gone again. He's still gone. This is the same one. You can't give me the same one out of a game of 150. Are you having a laugh? Let's have a look around, see if we can spot if he's moved. Has he gone somewhere in the garden or something? Or is he driving the car? Is he in the garden? Yeah, there he is. Hey, mate, don't jump. Stay there. Hey. I'll get to record. There's something wrong? Yeah, he's about to jump off the balcony. That lad. Right, 5 a.m. Bosh. Here we go. That poor lad. Someone should tell his parents. Say, oi, the boy's sleepwalking. Very, very dangerous, guys. Very dangerous. Right. Any changes? It's definitely going to remove a chair at some point. No, can't see any difference here. Still got 4 objects on the table. That clock is definitely going to change. I'm not sure about all the objects on the kitchen there. What we got here? Dog bowl on the table. We've got 8 cushions. One of those. Okay, that's not changed. Oh, there's someone in the distance. Look, see one person right at the back. He should be in the next view. There he is. Hello. Are you sleepwalking as well, mate? He's got out of bed too. Get back into bed, boy. Something wrong? Yes, there is. He's got up as well. Very strange. Hey! What was that? Something in my monitor. That was weird. Right. Anyone else going to get out of bed now? Or get back into bed? That'd be good, wouldn't it? That can't be all the anomalies. It's not just people getting in and out of bed, is it? I hope not. I hope it's not that, because that'd be so boring. Like I said, the guy, he's made a few Anomaly games, and I like I say, I'm hoping he's learnt for the new 8 a.m. game. He's got like 4 scheduled for the rest of this year, so I hope they're better. I hope he's learnt. No, less anomalies, better quality, bit more experience, rather than just people in and out of bed. Right, any other changes here? No, you're in bed. This is probably going to be a nothing. I assume it's going to be a nothing, because we haven't had one of those for a while. So let's just keep going. There's no change in the objects in this room, no babies. He's back in bed now, finally. Good, he's safe. Right, we've got 2 skateboards, pair of shoes, got that. Okay, nothing's changed here. Still got the weird bamboo thing in the corner. You got those 2. No, that's fine. That's not changed. The randomly chucked on the floor rug, which is all skew and a weird angle. Sorry, it just already sets off my OCD, some of this. It's like, why would you even do that? It just looks random and rubbish. Strange people, they put their rugs in a perpendicular position. Right, still got the food on the table. And uneaten trays of food. I'm not spotting any difference here. Right, that shovel is definitely going to make a move. There's a bottle right at the back, 2 fire extinguishers, 3 things there. So it's 3, 2, 1, 1. Nope, the car is still covered. That's probably going to be uncovered at some point. Maybe the shovel's going to disappear. Let's just keep looking. Anything happening to gut? Put a freaking snake in that basket, or one of those guys, the snake charmers. That'd be good. I'd like that. Anything change with the plants? No. Anything in the garden? Any aliens? No aliens visiting? There must be some sort of alien activity. Right, I'm going to say no. We got no changes here. Something wrong? No. And I was right. Huh? Something's breaking stuff. It's really annoying me. Right, okay, keep going. Oh, now she's got out of bed and he's in the kitchen as well. Who is that other guy? But she's looking there. That's not... Who is that? That's not her husband. Let's go into the bed. Is he in bed? There's 2 of them there, look. There's 2 more people in your room, in your kitchen. That's weird, isn't it? 2 people in the kitchen. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Something wrong? Yes, there is. There's intruders. 7 a.m. Oh, it's gone quiet. Oh, we've done it. Was that it? Boogie. Found 16 of 164. Are you having a laugh? That many? Wowzers. Come on, let's go. I'm back in again. Come on, let's go for it. You're gonna show me another 164? Freaking hell. That's a lot, isn't it? Wow. Okay, how can there be that many changes in this game? How many more times can you put the people in and out of bed? There's one out of bed, there's two out of bed, there's another one out of bed, one's back in. That's what they've been so far. 164 anomalies, wowzers. Alright, go on then. Show me something that's interesting then. That's what I want to see. You get a chance to wow me rather than just moving a chair like a centimetre. Which would be very frustrating. That clock's going to change. Alright, got 4 objects there. We've got 8 cushions. Dog bowl on the table. Nothing changed in there. 2 guys in bed. This isn't the control. Something's changed or hasn't changed in this one. 3, 2, 2. That's not changed. That's still the same stuff there. You still haven't got any babies. You need to have some babies. You're missing them. You need to put some children's in this room because it's very, very empty apart from objects. Right, the boys in the bed. We've got 2, 2. Like I say, when I'm not doing the numbers, I'm doing 2, 2. I'm not looking at objects. I'm counting them. So when I'm looking at the 2, I'm looking at the 2 elephants on the shelf, the 2 skateboards, the 2 shoes. And I'm counting things with numbers rather than remembering the objects themselves. And it's so much easier. So you got like 2 radiators, 2 keyboards almost. Is that a laptop? I'm not sure, but 2 objects. And that's kind of like the best way of handling anomaly games is change objects into numbers and just only remember the numbers, because 9 out of 10 times they're just going to remove 1 or add 1 to them. And then you can spot it. Right, bamboo-ness. That's some weird random bamboo things in that room. Any study? Whoa, hello! What the fork is going on here? What the hell is it's a granny parade? They're up in the the grannies are in the gym. Someone get the grannies out. Oh, call the granny police. Is any more? No, it's just in here. Okay, we'll say that's something, shall we? I'll say that's a thing. Oof. Okay. That was interesting. Right, we're getting through it. We've only got 149,000 anomalies left to go. Okay, right. Any other changes? But like I said, the frustrating thing with these games is when it's nothing. And when you put over 50% of them will be nothing, then that's what really just gets up your nose. It just makes it so boring. 10% of nothing's fine. But if you do more than that, then it's just like, oh man, everything's just not there's no change in this anomaly game. It's not interesting at all. And like this one, I'm not seeing anything right now. I've got 3, 2, 2, same stuff there. There's nothing in the bath. You still got no babies. You need to get some babies going. That's what I mean. Get cracking. The boys in there, you got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. No change with any objects in there. You still got the bamboo-ness, which is okay, which is very random. The pictures at the back, I don't remember that being an elephant face. Has that changed? I'm thinking that's changed. I don't remember it being an elephant. Oh, I could be wrong. I think it could be that. Let me just keep going. Last time there was a load of grannies up here. They've all gone. They've finished their workout and gone home. Oh, that was fun. Right. Nothing up in here. I think it could be that elephant picture, I could be totally wrong, but let's just check all the other cams and we'll see. So the guy who developed this, I wouldn't have done 164 anomalies in this game, and I wouldn't have done 16 cams. Because that is just going to literally put people off. Because they're going to be going through this game and not spotting a thing. Right, should we say it's the elephant picture? I'm going to say it's the elephant picture. Did you get it wrong? Right. I got it wrong. The elephant picture was normal. Oh, shut up. Shut your face, game. We're going back in. Oh, this is the control. Let's come out again. Say no. I remembered it all. There's a freaking elephant in that picture. Right, here we go. Oh, jeepers. Do you have to do that? Game, chill your knickers. Right, what we're saying. Let's have a look through this now. You changed anything? No, nothing there I can see. Any changes yet? No, it's still the same objects here. Still 3 of those. That's still 4 on that table. That's not changed. I'm starting to remember all these things now. At the beginning of the game, I was freaking out, thinking, freaking out, there's a lot of stuff to remember, but my brain's slowly soaking it in. With like the 8 cushions, the dog bowl on the table. I don't think it's a dog bowl, but it looks like it to me. They've got 8 things on the hexagonal shelves behind. So my brain is slowly absorbing the position of all of these, just like it does for every other Anomaly game. Right, you're still in bed, which is good. You've been in and out of bed friggin' tons in this game so far. Alright, keep going. No change there. There's no one sat in the bath. There's 3, 2, 2, 3. Yes! You still got no babies. You need to have some babies. There's nothing in your nursery room. The boy's in bed. You've got 2, 2. The 2 of those, that's the same. No change here. Is this a nothing? The elephant's still in the picture, which is good, because I didn't spot him before. And still got the random bambooness. There's no grannies up here this time, which is good. Nothing in the observatory. It's not, it's just like an attic room. Down here you've got 2 extinguishers, 3 of those, 1 shovel, 1 of the... Is that an extra box? Oh, please don't be an extra box. The one by the barrels at the back. It can't be an extra box. To be honest, you've got 164 anomalies in this game, so I wouldn't be surprised if that cardboard box isn't something new. And again, in this one, look. You've made this game way too complicated, mate. Way too complicated. 164 anomalies, at least 10 changes per map. And 16 cams is just ridiculous. Like I say, I hope you've made your games that you've brought out since then. I know you've done probably about 8 of these 8 AM, all separated into different maps and all about. They're relatively cheap. It's like $3.99 each, so they're not an expensive game. But it's the enjoyment of them. That's what I think. Right, I'm not seeing a thing. I'm going to come out and say no because. Whoa! Shut up! Something wrong. No. Apart from those freaking monsters in my work area. Someone keeps breaking something over there. Right, let's keep going. Right, anything different? Use our eyeballs. Like 4 things on the table. We got chairs are the same. Those haven't changed. I don't like those knots in those lights. They look horrible. Who thought that was a good design to have knots? It looks very untidy. Right, let's keep going. There's still those. I can't see any different. You're going to change that clock at some point because it's a random thing already, so it's going to be even more random at some point, I bet you. 8 cushions, dog bowl on the thing, 8 things at the back. No change in this one. No change in this one. People are still in bed. Please don't say this is a nothing again game. Please don't. That's going to be so frustrating if like 60% of these runs are literally no change. At least that only make it 10%. Toilet roll still there, toilet shut. No babies. You got no babies. You got a nice nursery. What are we saying with this boys' room? That's 2-2. That's okay. Okay, my brain is getting this now. He's still got his headphones on the back and his cap. Keep an eye on those. The elephant is in there. I threw myself off with that one. That was right. That was okay. Right, no change here. It's very glowy, those objects on the desk. They're very glowy. Oh, there's someone in the corner. There we go. Seen it. Behind the cross-trainer thing there. There's a shadow person. Should we say it's that? I think we will. Oh! Freak off! Shut your face. Something wrong. Yeah! Where the hell that is in my computer? That's what's wrong with it. Oh, man. Right. Oh! Oh, no. It's freaking me out. Getting myself out of it now. Alright, anything happening here? I mean, some of these anomalies you're not going to spot because I'm looking at it on a widescreen TV. You're looking at a very narrow view. So when I say, oh look, there's one there, you're going to have to take my word for it. You're not going to see it. Apart from me shrinking this down, and then that's going to make it harder to see. That's the problem with phones. Why couldn't they make the phones in a different orientation? Why couldn't you use your phone landscape instead of portrait? But no, you can't do it. It's really rubbish. I haven't tried live streaming on my standard video format. You know, I know that they give you the option of two. You can have a standard stream for the normal 16 by 9 format, and then they'll automatically crop it to fit a. It's like a dual stream. I haven't tried that yet. Maybe I should do that. But I'd like to have control over this, and that's the main thing. That's the reason why I'm doing it this way, so I can keep control over what people see. Right, what else are we saying? Any difference here? No change here, nothing there. Still the same cushions, the dog bowl's there. That's okay, you're still in bed. Nothing outside, but there will be something outside at some point. I've had nothing change in this bathroom, absolutely nothing. There's 2 light switches, two slippers, or 3 bottles and 2 on the side there. When are you going to put your babies in there, or your demon baby in the cot? You got to do that at some point. Again, this one, I've not seen a single change in this cam either. Right, the boy's still in bed. He's still got those 2 elephants, 2 things. Yeah, nothing's changed in this one. That very bright objects on the desk, that's still there. The weird bamboo-ness, that's okay. The grannies have all gone, so is the shadow boy, which you didn't see, but you have to take my word for it. What are we saying? Up here, the food's still on the table, no difference there. What about here? You haven't changed the thing down here either yet. Are you going to change the flooring? No, I don't think that's been changed, but there is 10 things per area that has changed, so there must be something. This is difficult. Look, if they take a spanner off the side or a screwdriver, how the hell am I going to spot that? That's going to be super difficult. I hope they're not as cruel as this to make that as a change. Right, anything outside? There's nothing in that basket there. You've got to put a snake in there. I want to see a snake charmer, like that snake coming out. That'd be really cool. And in the garden, there are no aliens. I'm going to have to say this is nothing. Oh, what's going on with it? You get more scares and weirdness in the area, in my control area. Right, there's something wrong. No. Oh, don't. If I look up, look at the hands there. Can you see the hands? Look, I'm just going to go under them. So you got the hands on my computer. So what happens, do you think, if I lift my head up and have a look at it? Do you know what's going to happen? That's going to happen. Right, 4 a.m. Let's keep going. Oh, wowzers. This game is interesting. You got to say some of these games are interesting. I like it when games are just a bit weird. You know, they're not. It's not saying they're good, but they're trying to be weird, and they're succeeding without even trying that hard. Right, anything different? Four of those things. Those chairs are the same. No different there. But the only problem I got, right, with some of this guy's games, especially the last stop, is if you watch that stream, you'd see one of the anomalies, or one of the character models, glitched halfway through. And her face was all squidgy. And I thought, well, that's got to be an anomaly, because her face is all mangled. But it wasn't. It was a problem with the bloody game. It was only when I reset the game that it said, oh no, put it back to normal again, the actual character model. And that was, how are you, in an anomaly game, putting things that are broken into that is horrendous. That's going to make it so bloody difficult to do. Right, let's keep going. You're still in bed, you're not doing anything, the picture's still the same, nothing outside. Yeah, so that was very frustrating in that last stream. You know, they couldn't do anything about that. I just got it wrong. Right, any babies? No, there's no change in this room. There's no difference. La différence, as they say in Rome. Right, you got 2 of those, 2 of those, 2. 2. Yep, you're okay. Not seeing anything yet. Luckily, a lot of these anomalies have been obvious. But for a game like this to have 164 is insane. Yeah, I mean, that's the most anomalies I've seen. Well, I haven't seen them all yet, but I've had in a game before. 164 in one game. That's just mad. And like I say, he's gone over the top with them. He should have had 60, but really good ones. Spend more time on less. But anyway, let's see if he's improved his other games since then. All right, Not seeing anything yet. No changes yet that I can spot. Objects are still the same. There's nothing, my brain's slowly getting this. It's imprinting on my brain, all these maps. So I am getting these stuck to my brain, and or these maps are becoming familiar. All right, let's keep going. Nothing there. Still the same objects on the table. They'll probably take them off at some point. The objects in the garden. There's nothing. There's no intruders, no aliens, nothing. Right, come on. We say it's nothing. No change. And I was right. I don't... Stop doing the no change one. They're so boring. Oh, there's nothing different. That's not an anomaly game, is it? That's a nothing game. Oh, it's frustrating as hell. Right. Same chairs. Still same routine, guys. We're still going to do the same routine. The same knotty lights. I don't like them at all. They're horrendous. Same table items. That's not changed. Nothing down the bottom here. The same kitchen items. That's not changed. The fridge is still like that. Must change that clock at some point. I'll put someone sat on the sofa. Dog bowl was on the table. You got 8 cushions. You got that one there. You got 4. You got 8 of those. No change. There's no change there. 2 people in bed. There's nothing outside apart from that egg chair. 2 candles are still on. That's dodgy. You shouldn't leave flames on when you're asleep. It's a fire hazard, guys. Come on. All right, 5, 3, 3. 2 of those. 2 of those. No. Please change something in this bathroom. You've not changed a thing. Or this. That rocking horse. Just take it out. I noticed that. You need to do something with some of these other maps. Like, oh, you got. Let's keep an eye on that wallpaper at the back. Space 1. That should be okay. Right, you. 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, la 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 la. No change. Do you get anything outside your window? Nope. No monsters outside the window. I say those objects on that desk are super bright. You know, that's really weird. That's as weird as that bamboo sculpture thing. Right, anything in the attic? No. 2 of those. 2 of those. Wonky carpet on the floor. Boxing gloves. No, no, no. Oh, please don't be another nothing game. Please don't do that to me. Still got the same random bowls of food. No. In the basement we've got, that's the same. There's 2 extinguishers. That's open. 3 of those. That's not different. Oh, there we go. There's the difference. There's a guy stood in the garage. Okay, something wrong. Yes, the anomalies are dull. Okay, we're going again. Shazam! Right, so there was a guy in the just stood there in the garage. That was great. All right, keep going. Just give the game a chance. You know, they all can't be this boring. There must be some other anomalies in this game that make you go wow, and that's what you want. You know, it's the wow moments. The we were. You know, and I had that in that game, that Midnight Monitor, Older Core. That was a good one to stream. Because a lot of those were like random, weird, in your face, that type of thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's keep going with this one. We've got 8 cushions, dog bowl. We've got that one. No change in here. Anything in your corridor? Nope, no change there. She's out of bed. She's out of bed now. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It wasn't her. It was another woman. Something wrong. Yeah, there was another woman in the bedroom. 2 women's. What is that guy like? He's a dirty dog. That's what it is. Or some randomer looking at them, watching them while they sleep. Right. What else we got here? Same things with the table. That's the same. Like, if you change the table, like change the wood on it or something like that, I'm going to be in trouble because I probably won't spot that. But so far, everything has just been. A woman stood here, or a guy stood there. They're out of bed. They're back in bed. The boy's out of bed this time. And a couple of shadow people. But you had the old grannies in the attic. That was a good one. I got 4. I got 8 cushions, dog bowl. 8 of those. They're still the same. No change. No change. You're back in bed. Yeah, you're in bed. You're fine. There's no one else in that room. That's okay. There's nothing in the bathroom. Can you change something in the bathroom, please? For 164 anomalies, you think you would change something in the bathroom and put some bloody kids in your nursery. You know, we built this thing and you've not made any kids to put in it yet. Seriously, guys, get cracking. It's a very nice room, which is unused, just going to get dusty. All right, the boy on his own. Why have you got 2 skateboards, mate? What's wrong with you? Why have you got two? Do you want one for each leg? Is that how it works? Don't think so, mate. That's the new way of doing things, the newfangled skateboarding techniques. I don't know. Right, anything out this window? No, nothing. Anything on the table that's different? No. Still the same object, still the strange bambooness. La la la. Okay, we've got the same gym equipment, the same wonky carpet, which I really hate. Why have you stuck it that way round? I don't like that at all. Need to straighten that up. Right, anything in this observatory? Observatoire? Nothing, no aliens. There's no one. There's going to be someone stood here at some point. You can guarantee it, because that's what you do in these games. You've got someone stood there. And there'll be someone stood in this area as well. I can guarantee one of the anomalies is going to be that. Right, 3, 2, 1. You still got that cardboard box. You've got 2 there. Same amount of crates in the middle. The shovel's still there. The coffins are still there. That's what I'm calling them. I know that they're not. Shall I count all of the tools on that side? No, I'm freaking not going to count all the tools. You better not have just taken a spanner off and just said, oh, it's an anomaly, that's it. Because that's just going to wind me up like crazy. Right, but we beat this game already once, so it's not been that difficult. No change here. Is there any difference in the garden? Where's the snakes? And this one, when are you going to put aliens? I want some aliens in this. What about that fountain? Does that go off? That's something I need to keep an eye on. Maybe sometimes the fountain's going to be on. Right now I saw nothing. No. I was right. We beat it again. Boom. Found 20 of 164 Stranger Things. Why did he call them Stranger Things? Is that copyrighted? David, you probably shouldn't have said that, mate. Alright, we're going to go again. Boogie. Right, I think I've been streaming this for about an hour now. So I'm going to get through for like another hour and 20 minutes. So we'll see how many anomalies we can get through in that time. Something wrong? No. We've done 20. So maybe we can get through more of the 164 that's in this game. It's just an insane amount of anomalies to put in a game. 164. You know, that number initially, if you see that, you think, how the hell am I going to spot all those? But so far we've beaten this game quite fairly easily because they've been super not obvious. But again, if he's doing minor changes, I need to keep my eyeballs peeled. Alright, 6 changes, 4 things on there. I don't like the lights. I got 8 light. Oh, are you going to change the sofa at some point? Then the dog bowl on the table. Maybe they'll change that. I'm not sure. I've got 8 things there on the sides. Nothing's changing in your corridor. The people are still in bed. There's no change there. Still got an egg chair outside. That's fine. Nothing has ever changed in the bathroom ever. So are you going to change something at some point? Because there's supposed to be like at least 10 changes per cam. At least 10. And this one, where are the anomalies in this one? I've not seen any yet. Come on, game, don't be sly. Give me something interesting. Alright, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Same objects, same things. Boys in the bed, that's okay. There's been nothing in this one either. There's been no change in this. And apart from those objects on the table are super bright. And that random bamboo thing. And the elephants in the painting. The biggest one in this game so far has been all the grannies in this attic. That's been the biggest anomaly. This attic full of grannies. You know, that's as interesting as they've got so far. Alright, let's just keep going. Let's take a little drink as well. Okay. Alright. What else can we spot? 140 anomalies still left to find. Like I say, I'm not going to do all of them. I'm not going to look through every 140 of them because that's just going to drive me insane. So we're just going to spend this like next hour or so looking through this game and try and spot as many of these as we can. So far there's nothing. Put a freaking snake in that basket, please. It's just dying to have a snake put in it. I would put a snake in there. Right, I think you can turn some of these lights off. Is it going to be one of the anomalies? Because you've got to have 10 of these. I've got to remove one of the plants. I hope you bloody don't do that, mate. Alright, okay, we'll say there's nothing. Something wrong? No. And I was right. Don't do the nose. Oh, game, please don't do that to me. I need to somehow get through to this Dave and say, Dave, mate, seriously, your games are okay, but don't put 50% of them as nothing, no change, because it is boring as hell. Alright, let's keep going. No change there, no difference. That's still the same. I think the carpets are the same. Let's keep an eye on those carpets just to make sure. We've got 8 of those objects, 8 those, the dog bowl there, and those 8 hexagonals, that's okay. No change there. 2 people in bed. There's no change there. There we go. We've got something. You've actually made a change to your bathroom and you've put some random person in the... Is that a mirror? Okay, well, that's an anomaly and it's a change in the bathroom, so I'm not going to complain. Whoa! Freak off! Something wrong. Yes, everything's wrong. It's all wrong. Alright, 3. Bosh. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. Show me the anomalies, guys. Show me them. I want to see your anomalies. Freak me out, because so far you haven't haven't achieved that. Alright, what are we saying? 8. 2 dog bowl. We've got those 8. We've got no change. We've got nothing in here. 2 people are still in bed this time. They haven't got out. 1 at the time and 2 together and randomness. You've done the one... Okay, give me 1 in the bathroom. That's very kind of you. So you've had a change in there, which is great. Now you need to do 1 in this room, the child's nursery room. You need to give me something in this room because you're literally giving me nothing. At least take the friggin' rocking horse away or something. That'd be good. But this... Whoa! Okay. There we go. He's got some sort of weird pentagrammy thingy at the bottom. Some summoning circle or whatever that's called. That's a thing, isn't it? I think we're going to take that as an anomaly. Something wrong? Yes, there is. Thank you very much. Let's move on. Okay, what we're saying? We have got no change. You've got to change something subtle in this game. You've got to. Because that's... You can't have 160 anomalies without changing subtle things as well. Like removing one of these. Yeah, there's 3. Hang on. Yeah, there's 3. 3 lights. That's fine. Alright, 4 things on that table. Look, that plant looks dead. Did you have that weird creepy dead plant on the table before? I don't think it was creepy dead. It's just sticks sticking out of a thing. I think that's a thing. I think that might be the anomaly. The sticks. I think there was a plant there before, wasn't there? Oh man, I'm doubting myself now. And that's the worst thing you can do in an anomaly game, is doubt yourself. Alright, we'll go through the rest of the cams, and if it's not a change, we're going to say it's that. No, that's the same. We're probably going to change the pictures at some point and put someone outside. There we go, there's the difference. Those sticks were right. It's a random person stood in the bathroom. Something wrong? Yeah. It's a random person stood in the bathroom. Oh! No. Don't do that to me. Every 5 minutes there's something jumping out of my computer. Seriously. Right, what are we saying? So there was a load of sticks on the table. It is the most worst plant ever you can have. Who would have that? Look, I'm sticking a load of sticks in this vase. Doesn't that look lovely? Or maybe it was a plant at some point and that it just died and they couldn't bother to remove it. Probably that. Probably that. Right, you've got those, you've got no change, no difference. The people are still in bed. This is probably going to be a nothing, by the way. I'm just calling it now. It's probably going to be a no change. So we had due and nothing. Still no babies, still the same objects in the nursery room. He's still got all the random... Oh, those lights are way too bright. How can you sleep with all those lights on, mate? It's super bright in your room. Right, nothing's changed in this room yet, this study room. So they're probably going to change something at some point in here. Because like I say, there's at least 10 anomalies per cam. You've got 16 cams, which would make the 160 odd anomalies. What about this one? You still got the random bowl. Is that food in those bowls on that table? It looks like food, doesn't it? That's not very good, guys. That's going to go off. You should have put that in the fridge. Right, in the basement, we've got 3, 2, 2. That's all the same. I say I'm using the counting technique for this game, which is the best way of doing anomaly games. This is the issue, this area here. You know, please don't just take a spanner off the wall. Please don't do that to me, game. Alright, what are we saying? Anything outside? No, nothing there. Can't see anything. Anything in the garden? No. So what I'm going to say... Change something wrong? No. I was right. There wasn't anything different. What a surprise. Right, here we go. This one, no difference there. At least we're getting through like the anomalies slowly. You're starting to see them all. And that's really the point of these streams. I don't care so much about winning. It's more that something's missing here. Something's missing there. Because when you go to this, wasn't that view? One of the views, one of the lights was obstructed. I think it was this one. Am I making that up? I might be making that up, you know. I'm freaking myself out now. I swear you couldn't see one of the lights, one of the... Anyway, let's just keep going. Right, got 4, dog bowl. Those are all the same. What's that over in the back on that table? Is that cat? Has that cat always been there? In the distance there, you see between, there's a cat on a chair in the middle there. Has that always been there? It looks random to me. I don't remember a cat being there. Maybe it was. Maybe I didn't spot that before. Let's keep going. It might be the cat. If there's not another anomaly where someone's just stood there, then it's probably going to be that. Alright, you got that one there. La, 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 that's the same. There's no babies in your nursery still. There's no change to your wallpaper or anything. The boy's out of bed again. Don't repeat the same freaking anomalies game. He's going to be stood on the balcony again, isn't he? Ready? Oh no, he's in the basement this time. You're looking at the fuse board. Last time he was up here. This time, the boy's looking at the fuse is gone, mate. Is that what you're doing? You're checking the fuses, are you? Why don't you get your parents to do that? Freaking out. Is that the boy? There might even be someone else, you know. It might be that random woman. Either way, it is an anomaly. Yes, it is. There is something wrong. Yeah, that's right. Are we finished yet? No, one more to go. And there's a child straight away, right in front of you, reading. She's reading a book in the balcony. It's a random girl. I think that would be the last one. Would you say that? I think I would say that too. Something wrong? Yep. Hooray! We beat it again. That's the third time. Right, how far are we getting now? Let's see. 25 of 164 Stranger Things. Boom. Let's go again. Yes, mate. We're going to keep playing it. Something wrong? No. Right, let's go. Whoa! Shut up! Shut your face. Hang on, someone's laughing. Who's laughing? Who's laughing? She's happy. Where are you though, Laughy? She's out of bed. Right, that is a thing. She's out of bed and she's laughing somewhere. She's getting closer. There she is. Oh no. Oh no. No, that's not a good thing. That's not nice. It's not funny what you've done there. Oh dear. That's a serious mess. But she thought it was funny. Something wrong? Yeah. Clearly something wrong. Freaking hell. That was a bit macabre, that one, wasn't it, eh? That was a bit macabre. But, seemed to be splatting your own child. That wasn't very nice. Okay, right, let's keep going. Right, that's 6, that's 6, that's the same. Please don't... I don't like that vase with the sticks on the table. Who would even have that on there? That just doesn't... You got to do stuff in this game that makes sense. It's just random weirdness. I wouldn't have a dog bowl on that table either. What's that doing in the middle? That cat's still at the back there. I can see you now, cat. I didn't see you before. Still got 8 cushions and that thing. No change there. Is this going to be a nothing? Let's hope the boy's back in bed, not a splatter anymore. No change in here. Still got the same amount of objectsness. That's okay. There's no babies. You still got no babies. Come on, get some babies in here, or take that rocking horse away. The boy's out of bed again. Does that boy ever stay in bed? Has he got some sort of like sleepwalking thing? That's what I'm thinking. He's out of bed again. Where's he gone this time? Boy, where are you? Is that the boy again? I think that's the boy. He's on the balcony this time. He was looking at the fuses last one. Mate, someone needs to tie him down. Only goes to bed. It's a thing though. Something wrong? Yeah, there is. Your boy keeps wandering. He keeps wandering around. Alright, let's keep going. 1 more hour of this stream left. Let's see how many more anomalies we can see in this game. Okay, we've got nothing there, no change here. That's the same, that's the same. 8, you've got cat at the back. Are you going to move the cat? I haven't seen that cat before, but now I can see it. And I see it all the time. Right, let's see. 2 guys are in bed. That's okay, nothing's changed there. Is that? No, there's still the same objects in the bathroom. That's okay. Still no babies. You need to have some babies in the baby room. I know he's got out of bed. What is wrong with that boy? Seriously, he was in the freaking basement looking at the fuses. He was upstairs, and now he's got a bed. He's got some sort of sleepwalking problem, hasn't he? If I was the parents, I'd sellotape him to the bed, saying, "Look, all right, you're going to bed. Now you ain't getting out of it, because that is just dangerous stuff." Okay, right, something wrong? Yes, there is. The boy's out of bed. Okay, let's go back in. Where else is he going to go? Is he going to get some breakfast next time? Some food? I presume he will, because that's going to be a thing. You haven't moved him there yet. Right, come on. I'm not even looking at this. I'm moaning about it too much. Right, come on. Brainness, right. That clock's probably going to change at some point. What they should do is change the hands on the clock. Because right now it's pointing 10 to 2, isn't it? And the time on the thing on the right says 4 a.m. So the clock's wrong. Should that be right? Maybe that's a thing. I'm getting myself out of it now. That can't be a thing. Alright, dog bowl, you got 8 cushions, you got that. There's no change up here. People are still in bed. Is this going to be a nothing? Bathroom, same objects in there. There's nothing in your nursery. That's changed. Boy's finally back in bed. It's probably super glued him to the sheets. You ain't getting out this time. Right. Oh, there we go. I've seen it. It's in the boys' room. It's a shadow person to the left. Can you see it? It's just slightly on the left. You've got next to his shoes, there's a shadow girl. You can barely see it because you're looking on a slanty view, but that's the thing. That's the thing, guys. Something wrong? Yep. There's a little shadow girl. Oh no, shut up, you with the freaking monitor monster. I've had enough of that already. You give me that every 5 seconds. It's doing my head in. Oh, it was scary the first time. Now it just gets on my nerves. Oh, right, let's keep going. Anything changes? No. The clock's still saying the wrong time. I must change the batteries in that one. That's okay, it's not changed. Are you going to take a cushion away at some point off this table? And that dog bowl off the table? You must change that at some point. There's not really been anything in this area at all that's changed. And for 164 anomalies, or what you call them is stranger things. There you go, the girl's out of bed now. She's got out of bed. Where's she gone? Where's she gone? To the toilet? No, she hasn't. Where's she gone? Where's the girl? Is she just gone? Oh, no, she's up here now. She's in the gym room. Are you looking at that carpet too? Are you looking at that? Because bloody change it while you're there, shall you? Come on. No one likes a carpet put all slanty. Look, you've got an opportunity now. Fix it. Bet you will. Something wrong? Yes, the carpet. That's what's wrong. Not just the girl. Right, let's go back. Whoa! Shut your face! Stop doing that thing! Man. Every 5 minutes I get that monster screaming in my face. Chill. Right. 6 a.m. Let's keep going. Any difference in the kitchen? Nothing yet. Like, you haven't been cruel yet. You haven't, like, removed one thing or moved it slightly. All of these anomalies have been quite obvious so far. But then I've only been for about 30 out of 164, which is mad. And I'm not going to do all of them. Electra, you've got 1 more hour left to experience anomalies from this game, and then I shall move on. I don't think there's much point. I guess I could play it. I'd do another stream of this game if I want, but it depends on how we get on. If you don't give me anything more interesting, then I'm probably going to cut it and jump onto a different Anomaly game to stream, because it's just a bit boring, isn't it? Not just for you, but for me as well. Right, let's keep going. Any changes here? Are you going to change like the tiles? They might, you know. I need to keep an eye on things like that, like the tiles, the colours. We'll keep an eye on those type of things as well. Right, objects in this room, that's okay. Stuff in the boys' room, that's normals. What else are we saying? Anything changing? Nope. Anything? There's nothing changed in this at all, apart from the time I thought that elephant wasn't right. You know, there must be something else going on. Right, anything in the attic? Nope. Apart from that annoying carpet, which really winds my OCD up. Right, let's keep going. Anything up in the attic? No, no, no. There's nothing up here, guys. There's nothing. Anything down the bottom? Have you moved anything? Have you removed anything? With pretty much all Anomaly games, that's all you do, is you take something away, or you add another one, or you shift it a little bit, and then that's the anomaly. Alright, nothing's happened down here either, unless it has happened. I haven't seen it, like all those tools on the left. Let's keep going. Anything in... There's nothing happened in this area yet, although there should be about 10 things in this area. And in here, yeah, absolutely nothing. Should we say nothing? Let's go with something wrong. Nah. I was right. Let's do it. This is the last one. The last one. Will we get it wrong? If we get it wrong, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I just want to see as many of these anomalies as possible within the time that I'm giving it. Right. No change there. Like I say, a lot of these maps or these cams or these screens are burning themselves into my mind right now. I can remember literally everything that's on there. The more times you repeat these things, the more you remember them. So that's kind of like the point to these Anomaly games. You know, repetition. Just go through these screens every single time. Remember where the objects are. Use the number technique. And then it all depends on the game and the developer. You know, if it's that going to be obvious changes, or if you're like an observation duty where you literally do something so subtle you can't spot it, and they do that sometimes. Okay, but like I say, the thing I don't like so much about these Anomaly games is the times when there's nothing, when you run through all these 16 cams and there's no change at all, and you do that 50 or 60% of the time. And that is very, very frustrating, guys. Anomaly should be an experience. You know, there should be like a wowee moment, or something that blows your mind, something imaginative, rather than, oh, a shoe's disappeared, there's the anomaly, that's the change. Because I know anomalies are a spot the difference thing. That's basically what it is, spot the difference. So I know that it could be that simple, but that's really, really unimaginative. Those things on that desk are so super bright. Alright, anything in the attic? No one's up here. I'm not seeing anything yet. Still got the same food, the same stuff in this room, this attic room. Nothing here. The basement hasn't changed at all. It's got to change at some point, surely. It's got to change. Don't call me Shirley. Right, anything in this garage? Uncover the car or something like that. There's only ever had one random person stood in here. That's all there's been. What else we've got here? No change. Where's the snake? Put the freaking snake in the freaking basket. What's wrong with you? This is no change at all. Okay, so we say nothing? Right, either yes, and I won, or no. I'm going to say no. And I was right. We won again. We're just so good at this game. Am I good? Or is it the freaking game? Right, found 30 of 164 Stranger Things. Let's go. We're doing it again. I'm going in again, whether you like it or not. Right, the first thing you don't need to do that one. Because the first one's the controller that you have to remember. Well, something keeps smashing over here. Someone's making a right mess. Right, here we go. We're going in now. Right, come on, game. I'm giving you a chance. Give me a wow wee-wah. You've got 134 anomalies I haven't seen in this game, which is a hell of a lot. I'll be very surprised if you're not going to take a chair away at some point, or change something in this kitchen, like remove an object, or take a wine bottle at the back there, or have the fridge door open, something like that. That would be obvious. All right, but the problem is we're playing through this. What's this? The third or fourth time I've played through this map now, and half of them have been nothing, no anomaly. So the amount of anomalies you actually physically see is minimal. You know, I've seen 30 out of 3-4 run-throughs at least, and that's just not enough. It's going to take me forever to get through 164. But I am not going to give this game that amount of time. Not in this playthrough. I'll give it like 2 hours. I can't do more than about 2 hours worth of streaming, and my concentration goes. My voice starts to go, and I get tired, and then it's like, nah, that's enough. You know, some people stream like almost the entire day, and they just sat there streaming for hours and hours, and they just sit there and play games and do stuff, and I physically can't do it. Maybe it's just my age, but it's not. I can't do any more than two or maybe 3 hours. All right, let's keep going. Anything different here? Why has he got? That really annoys me. Why has he got 2 skateboards? Why is he greedy? Why have you got 2 skateboards, mate? It's just weird. There's some of these anomaly games, they should be made more realistic. You know, like people's houses. I know the guy's come in here and he's made 16 maps and he's put stuff randomly in the map. But you think you've got to put yourself in this game as well. You know what I mean? You've got to say, this is my house. So how would I have my house? What would I have in there? Whoa, freaking hell, that's bright. That's the anomaly. It's a very bright light. Yes, there is. But that's the best way of creating an anomaly game, especially one that's like set in a house. Imagine this is your house. How would you set it out? What would you have on the table? What would it look like for you? In which case it's more realistic, rather than here's a load of assets in a game, where can I stick them? You know what I mean? Like, one thing, I wouldn't have these bloody knotted rope lights. It's horrible. And why would you have a load of sticks in a vase on a dinner table? You wouldn't have that, because that's not a nice thing to have. You know, it's just looks like a dead plant that you've forgotten to chuck out, isn't it? It's just like a dead flower. Oh, I can't be bothered to put it from there to the bin. We just leave it as dead sticks. Are you going to change anything in this area at all? Come on, game. Give me something here. You got a friggin' dog bowl on the table. There's a cat at the back. You've got plenty of things you can change. Even take a cushion away. That'd be something. I've not seen much in this area too. Only one person was stood there. You can do more in the bedroom. There's definitely more room for extras in the bedroom. Are you going to change the duvet covers and things like that? I need to keep an eye on that. And what's on your pillows? Is that a meerkat or something? It looks like meerkats on your pillows. It's very interesting, right? Why has she got this garden? That's the same stuff in the bathroom. I've only seen one anomaly in there. I've seen no anomalies in this one at all. None. No anomalies. Come on, you got to take something away or change something. This one is still the same objects. Yeah, no change in here. And this one, you've not shown me anything in this map either. Come on, game. I believe in you. Show me something interesting. I liked all the grannies up in the attic. That was cool. It's kind of that been my favourite one so far. It's just all those grannies working out. That was great. They weren't even working out, but I used my imagination. And you got some bowls of trays of food there. There's no change. Right, there we go. I've spotted the difference. It's a load of feet. I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but there's a fuse box just to the left of it. You can't see it on the stream. You're going to have to take my word for it. There's footprints going up the wall just to the left of that fuse box. So that, freak off! Oh, something wrong. Yes, footprints. It's just there's no other way I can find of doing these streams without making the screen super small. That's the problem. If I make the screen fit my monitor size, you're not even going to see the game. I need to expand it, make it this big so you can see the stuff. Alright, anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. you know, it's trying to like. I've only just started streaming, so I'm trying to find out the best like format, the best way of doing it, and then we'll get to better quality streaming going on, guys. But right now, it seems to be going okay, and that's the main thing. Right, we've still got about 130 anomalies to get through in this game, and we've spotted most of them so far because they've been super easy. There's no changes here. You've done no change to this one at all, so you need to take some cushions away or just mess around with that dog bowl on the table. You've only done one in this area, so you need to change that. This one, you've put the people in and out of bed all the time, so that's been the major change here. You've got to give me an anomaly that's really interesting. That's what I want to find, something that blows me away. It's so imaginative, and that just warps my mind. I go, yes, that is amazing. It's like an experience, you know. You're going through something that you haven't seen before, and all you got to do is use your imagination, and you can achieve it. Because I've seen it in a lot of other games. Right, this one, the boys' room. Don't have two skateboards. You can't have one on each foot. It's impossible unless that's what children do nowadays. But wasn't that 92, New York 92? That was 93. Is that the thing on those skateboards? I swear that was 92. Oh man, is that the thing? That can't be the thing, surely. It might be the thing, you know. I doubt myself again. I'm doing it again. I did it with that bloody elephant picture there. I thought that was wrong, and I got it wrong. But I've not got many wrong in this game so far. Let's keep going through. I'm thinking it could be 92 instead of 93. If nothing else jumps out at me, I'm thinking it's going to say that. Right, anything else going on in there? No, it's still the same coffins, still the same stuff, the same objects in the basement. I hate having all those tools to the left. I mean, you can't see them on the stream because you're seeing a small view, but on the left, there's a tool bench, and it's a rack full of tools. And to be able to see all those would be absolutely impossible if you take a tool off the wall. You know, just to the left of that car. It'd be absolutely impossible. Right, what we're saying in this little garden area, no change at all. And in the okay, so was it the skateboards? Did they change it from 92 to 93? I'm going to say yes. I could be wrong with that though. Let's say it's wrong. I was wrong. It wasn't that at all. Oh man, it was nothing. Oh, here we go. Here's the... All right. Yes, all right. You keep jump scaring me with that one. It was scary the first time, and it's freaking not now. So chill your knickers out, game. All right, show me some differences. So like I said, this... When you make an anomaly game like this, imagine this is your house. How would you have this house? You've done all right so far, but it's just there's some random things stuck in random places which don't make sense. It makes it less believable as being a real place. Can you bloody change something in this area? I've not seen anything. Why don't you play the Anomaly project anymore? I did play the... Oh yeah, mate. Yeah, we did play the Anomaly project, and I've got some other Anomaly project games. I'm playing Anomaly Company at the moment, the new game by Keckdot. So thanks for the comments, Iron. I still got some more anomalies to film in the stairs, and it was a shame that they didn't produce those other maps for the Anomaly project. I was a bit gutted that they cut back on those and went to different games. Hopefully, maybe one day they'll go back and maybe add those maps to the Anomaly project. Normally with Anomaly projects, I do collabs as well, so I might go back and do that at some point. But yeah, we kind of like have to move on once you've done through. I mean, even though the Anomaly project, you got the stairs, they've got like 91 anomalies in the stairs, and we've probably only been through a third of those. So it's a load of stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, I might do some more Anomaly project, but like I said, there's loads of other Anomaly games out there, mate. Yeah, there's loads of games out there that I can do collabs with. So yeah, I might try the Anomaly project again at some point. But I'm going through Company, which is their new game. They've just brought out a new map for Anomaly Company. So, but the only problem with Keckdot, they're the same as this type of developer. They produce a lot of anomalies which are just so boring, you know, and they're getting slated on Steam with the reviews. People saying, "Why have you just taken a plant away?" or "Why have you just added a shoe?" You've been into the one of 113 anomalies. 113. Which one was that? One of the 130 anomalies map. And I'm not sure which one you mean, mate. But yeah, but like I say, a lot of, especially Anomaly Company, I've played through that one, and most of the anomalies are so boring. Really unimaginative, which is such a shame, because you get hyped up. You think, oh yeah, they're going to bring out a new game, it's going to be great, but they don't seem to learn from the past. They've produced the Anomaly project, which I enjoyed it. It was good, but a lot of the anomalies were just really basic and boring stuff. But then you had like a third of the anomalies were actually good fun, and then you had the usual. Like this game with run-throughs where you literally have nothing through an entire run-through, which is such a shame. But yeah, so we'll get there at some point. But like I say, I've got a lot of Anomaly games to play through. It has a well, and you can pour the well, and sometimes... Yeah, I know, mate. I know the one you're talking about. I've played through that one. It's the is it the storage area one? That one, I've played through that one about 2 or 3 times. I think I've been through most of the anomalies in that one. So... yeah, I think I've experienced most of the anomalies in that. That was one of... Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that was one of the better ones in that game. It was the more horror. I liked that one because it was a bit scarier than the others. The others were just like, I've moved an object or I've taken an object away. But that one had some decent jump scares in it and some really interesting stuff. Especially when that dummy ran out of the stairwell and jump scared me. That scared the hell out of me. And I like it when games do that. I really do like it when games freak me out. And this game is trying, and it's tried, but it's not doing a good job. Once you've done that scare once, look, mate, seriously, look what they've done. The guy's out of bed. How many times has that guy been out of bed? Where's he gone now? What's he doing? Where's he gone? Has he gone anywhere? Has he gone in the garden? Or is he just literally gone? He's just gone. The guy's gone. Oh, shut up! Something wrong. Yes. I think I've done that one before. I think I've seen that one before in this game. The guy's been out of bed. Or the girl's been out of bed. One of the two. Right, anyway, let's keep going. I still want to have that wow moment. Come on, game. I believe in you. I'm putting so much faith in this game to show me something interesting. Rather than just people in and out of bed. That's all I've had so far. I've been through... The guy is invisible now, is he? Maybe. I don't know if he's invisible. He just got out of bed and left the house. I would do if I lived here. I wouldn't bother staying. You've seen some of the other anomalies. They're boring. Alright, why is there a cat bowl on that table? That really annoys me. Is that a dog bowl? Or maybe it's not a dog dish. I have no clue. But no, they haven't changed anything in this map at all. It's really annoying. Was he even invisible? Was he? God, I didn't spot him because he was invisible. That could be that. Could be that. Look, he's back in bed now. Look, there we go. He's back in bed. He's not invisible anymore. He's back in with a... But she'll be out of bed in a minute, or she'll be invisible. That's basically what they've done to this game. Right, let's keep going. Keep going. But like I say, the person who... David guy who made this game, he's put a lot of time into this. He's produced 164 anomalies, in which case he would have had to produce 164 copies of this game, or not 164 copies of these screens. So all you're doing with a screen like this for an anomaly game is, I'll take this screen and I'll repeat it or duplicate it 10 times, and then what I'll do on each of those 10 times, I'll take something out and change something, and then you stick that together in the game, and you get the game to randomly choose from one of those, and that's it. That's all there is to these anomaly games. And once you've built the map or built the environment, you're literally just changing something in it, and then do that times 10, and that's your anomaly game built, done. I need so many rooms and stuff, but barely anything. I know, that's so frustrating. I wish... The problem is they make it really boring. When you don't change anything in a game, that was 93, I could doubt it myself. If you don't change anything in the game, and like I say, this game and a lot of his other games, 50 to 60% of the time, it's going to be a nothing. It's going to be absolutely no change whatsoever, and that makes the game so dull. Reduce that to 10%, and then suddenly it becomes a lot more fun. You're actually experiencing stuff. You're not going through a game seeing nothing. What's the point of that? What's the point of playing these games? It's an anomaly game where you spot the difference, but half the time you're seeing nothing. wrong, guys. It's super wrong. Right, let's keep going. No change in the basement. Like I say, I want some people to help me on these anomaly games, but the problem is it's going to be difficult to do it in this view, because you're only seeing like the slice of the middle of the screen. You're not seeing the stuff to the right and the left. So for people to help me on a live stream, I need to be doing this in full screen. So I might try and look at streaming instead of just on shorts. I might try and do a full screen stream instead, because then it'd be a lot easier for people to help me and point stuff out. Because I want to experience this with more with people. You know, like right now I'm in the garage, and you're not seeing the tools to the left or the equipment to the right. You know, so it's a bit more boring for you. But you do see that majority of anomalies are usually straight ahead of you. But I want to get some help, make this more of an immersive experience with my subscribers. I do play Roblox horror games. Yes, I do. I've got a separate channel called Black Cat Plays, and that's most of my. That's not really horror games. I mean, the last Roblox horror game I played was that Shawarma one, which is again another collab. I've played a few other horror games on my second channel. But then I went from the horror games, which people weren't so interested. I think my audience are more of the younger kids, so they enjoyed more and watched more of the brighter videos, like the brain rot stuff. So, but there are some really good horror games on Roblox, and some decent ones. They don't have to be all like I say, all blocky and that type of thing. Some of the graphics are actually not bad. So yeah, so there are more games I can play on Roblox. I've only just started that Black Cat Plays channel, and I'm just slowly trying to build it up and see if I go with anything. Right, I can't see any difference in this one at all, so we're going to say this is a nothing. Something wrong? Nope. I was right, it was a nothing. Any jump scares? No, let's go back in. Right, I have got 14 minutes left, and then I'm going to kill this stream. We're going to look at this for another 40 minutes, see how many more we can get out of these 100-odd anomalies. Yeah, I know, brain rot is taking over, absolutely. It's just every single game is brain rot this or brain rot that, but that will die at some point. You know, it's going to fizzle out, and people are going to get bored of it. I don't know how much longer brain rots are going to last. You know, just like all the memes, like 6-7 and that type of thing. I mean, it was bigger last year. It's slowly dying, and then it's going to disappear soon. Kids and people, they've got such a short attention span. It's going to move on, you know, and all the brain rot stuff is definitely brain rot is dying, absolutely. People are sick to death of it, I think, because it's brain rot everything, you know, and a lot of the games I've been playing are brain rot related, but I've just suddenly moved. I got myself into a cycle of just playing brain rot games because people were watching them, so I thought, I'll do some more. There was another, and they're all the same. It's like escape lava for brain rot. So you go and pick up a brain rot, you bring it back to your base, you upgrade it, you go and grab another one, and then you upgrade it to get more money, and that's it. That's what there is to the game, and they're all the same. All the same variant, like glide for brain rots and climb the tower for brain rots, and it's all the same thing. So, and I'm just kind of trying to break myself out of it and play something different. So, because I've got to enjoy it as well, you know what I mean? That's the main thing. Right, come on, let's look at this. Anomalies. Anomalies. Show me the anomalies. You can't handle the anomalies. Yes, absolutely. I used to love Bed Wars. And oh yeah, my son liked playing Blocks Fruits as well. But I think it was Bed Wars on Minecraft. I used to watch a lot of those videos back in the day. Right, let's just keep going. Keep looking for anomalies, guys. Come on, give me something good, please. Something good. Like I said, I made my own Roblox game. I built one for one of my sons, and yeah, maybe, mate. Yeah, maybe. I normally play Roblox games with my kids because you know I don't think it's right that like an adult like me should be playing with other children that I don't know. You know, I don't think their parents would want that. You know, I'm not. It's not saying it's creepy or anything, but I just don't think it's right that I should be playing with other kids that I don't know. You know what I mean, or that aren't mine. I feel a bit. To be honest, I just feel a bit uncomfortable with it. You know, it's not that I don't want to, but it's just you know, I get some really like young kids saying, "Please play with me on Roblox," but I can't do it because it's just I don't feel comfortable doing it. But I will play with my kids, and they're okay to play. But yeah, I hope you appreciate that. Right, let's keep going with this one. Any changes? Any changes? Any changes? No, I agree. I know they're not kids, but sometimes it's difficult, isn't it? Because you don't know if it's a kid talking. You can kind of tell if it's a kid talking to you because they they use kid language. That's the way they talk to you. Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes it isn't kids. That's dodgy with Roblox. That is dodgy as hell. And I'm glad they cut out the chat now, so you're not. They're cutting down on the weirdos on Roblox. But then, to be honest, there are weirdos everywhere, and trying to avoid people is difficult, isn't it? It's a horrible thing. Predators that go around and have horrible experiences with preying on young kids, and yeah, it's not nice, and you don't want that to happen to your children either. But I'm glad they're finally doing a few little things in Roblox to try and protect kids. That's the thing. Right, let's keep going. Any changes? Anybody got out of bed? Give me some more Anomalies games. There's nothing in this nursery. Give me something. Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah, exactly. I saw that. They had those vigilantes, didn't they? That were going on there hunting down these. And they should have that. They paid. Why did the people at Roblox, the company, why do they not have a team of people doing that? You think you would, wouldn't you? You'd have a team of people that would just literally go into Roblox and hunt these people down, see that they're dodgy, and kill their accounts, and don't let them read. They probably just rejoin again under a different email. It's hard to keep that policed, isn't it? It's really hard to do it. Yeah, I heard that about that guy. Yeah, they did. They banned him, didn't they? They told him that he shouldn't be a vigilante and going on there and try to help and protect children, which is ridiculous. It's absolutely mad. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? The guy was doing a good thing and something that their company should be doing. Protect your customers or your children. Bloody get on there and get a team of people that are hunting these people down and kicking them off the system. But it doesn't make sense. Yeah, exactly. Roblox isn't safe, and you know it's not safe. It's not 100% safe. It's down to luck, really. If you're unlucky, but then that's like in life as well. If you're unlucky to meet the wrong person at the wrong time, then you're in trouble. No matter where you are, whether you're outside in the park or if you're, you know what I mean, or if you're on a computer game or whatever. If you're going to meet a weirdo and you're unlucky, then there's not much you can do about it. You know, you can't just literally cut yourself off from life entirely just to protect yourself. You've got to have ways of dealing with this, and have some sort of people that can try and protect you. That's the thing. That's how I see it. You know, otherwise, the only way to keep away from all these people is to lock yourself away, and you've got no life. It's a really difficult thing, isn't it? It's really difficult. All right, let's keep going. Changes. Show me something different. Come on, game. 130 odd anomalies. Yeah, I know. I try not to read too much about Roblox because it is a great game. It is a fun game, but it's just a bit corrupt with some of that horrible stuff that's happening. Now I worry for my children as well, and I try and keep an eye on their accounts. But it's a little bit of a worry. All right, I'm not seeing anything in this map at all. There's no differences, no shadow people. There's nothing different. I'm not spotting a thing that's changed in this one. Shall we say it's a nothing? We'll check the garden, and then we'll say it's nothing. They're good games, just bad people, 100%, mate. But that's in life in general, isn't it? You know what I mean? You know, it's if you're unlucky to bump into one of them, then you're going to have a hard time, unless you can cope with it or have someone that protects you. No aliens. All right, we're saying nothing. Is there something? No. I was right. I keep getting these right. Why am I finding this game so easy? That's what's getting me. I shouldn't be getting getting through this so easily. I've done through 4 or 5 run-throughs now without failing. I think I've got 2 wrong, and that's because me doubting myself. All right, let's keep going. Show me something, please, game. Show me something interesting. You've got to show, like that clock on the wall. That's wrong. That's the wrong time. Yeah, at least make that show the same time as what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. Why you wouldn't do that? And it's like in Anomaly Company, the game I'm just playing now. The clock runs super wrong. You watch the hands on the clock; they just spin around, and you think that's such an easy thing to fix, to get a clock to work properly. And you look at it and you think, hang on, those hands are spinning way too fast. That must be an anomaly, but it's not. It's your game that's wrong. So that annoyed me about Anomaly Company. Right, come on. Changes in here? None. No changes at all. Do something then. Changes in here. I've had about 2 in this corridor. The guy's out of the bed again. Oh. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. It's horrible, isn't it? That's the thing. You know, hopefully you got someone to look after you and help open your eyes up to, because the problem with kids is they're innocent and they go into is he invisible? Are you sure he's invisible? Are you sure he's not just out of bed? Is he invisible or is he gone? It's the same one, isn't it? It's the same one. It's the same one we had about a minute ago. I don't think he's invisible. I think he's out of bed. There we go. I was right. Look. He's in the bathroom. Look. He's made a bloody mess of it. He's got stuff all over it. What's he done to the bathroom? He's got splatters all over the frigging wall. Look. You having an argument with the mirror. Look, you made the freaking mess, mate. That's the anomaly. Something wrong? Yeah, there is. There's blood. Well, you think it's blood. It could be anything. You could have chucked a load of tomato ketchup on the wall. Either way, he wasn't happy with it. Alright, 5 a.m. Let's go. Oh, God. Please, game, give me something interesting. It's not... The game hasn't given me anything stupidly difficult yet. You know, it's not taking any one of those chairs away, which is 100% obvious thing that you'd do in this game. You take the chairs, you'd either rotate them or take one away. It did look like blood, and it probably was meant to be blood. You're absolutely right. But it's just interpretation. I'm just thinking it's not. So, and one of the anomalies which you might have missed was the mum was in the boy's bedroom, and there was blood in the boy's bed. It looked like she'd done him. So, yeah. That wasn't a good one. That was not a very nice one. Right. No changes. Oh, getting frustrated with this area where you're doing nothing in it. I know there's a cat at the back, but apart from that, you've done nothing in this area at all. Oh, here we go. I found it. Oh, who's that? Some woman stood there outside someone's bedroom. And that's the thing. That's the thing, guys. We found it. It's that one. Was it? Oh, hang on. It goes on. Oh, I thought that was just it. It goes on. It goes into the bedroom, and the mum and dad are a bit missing. They're a bit missing, aren't they? I wonder why. Okay. Maybe they were just observing it. Something wrong? Yes, there was something wrong. Thank you. Okay, next one. Right. It's trying, isn't it? It's trying, this game. It's trying to be interesting. So I'm going to give it like a 5 out of 10 in terms of Anomaly games. The guy spent a long time making this. He's put a lot of effort, a lot of anomalies into it. And this is one of his early games. But even though this was only a couple of years old, it's only in 2024, I think. So this is quite new, this game. But hopefully, like I say, he's learnt from that. I'm going to play I will play his other games. And the one that he has brought out, which has got good reviews, is that Doll Imposter. That looks like a good game. So I'm definitely going to play Doll Imposter because that's got a lot of decent reviews about it. But he has got 4 other 8 a.m. maps coming out this year, and he's already got another 3 of different locations, swimming pool and that type of thing. So I'll play some of those as well. I know. There's tons of anomalies. It's the 164, but if you think every single run through, half of them are nothing. So I'm only seeing what 4 every single run through. And I've done about 5 run-throughs now. So I'm literally not going to get through 164, no chance. But I'm just going to do, I've got half an hour more. I'm going to do another half an hour, see if we can spot anything else. But, oh God, seriously, what? And the thing I don't want is them to be repeated. And now she's out of bed. Really? Or, go on, you could tell me she's invisible. Is she invisible, or is she out of bed? Which one do you think it's going to be, mate? In or out, or invisible? I think she's out. Should we say she's gone somewhere? Let's see if we can spot her if she's moved. She's not in the boys' bedroom this time. No, or maybe she's just. There we go. I found her. No, she wasn't invisible. No, I found her. she was in the attic. Look. She's sleepwalking. There you go. There she is. She's just been sleepwalking. She's fine. This family, there's a lot of sleepwalking. All 3 of them. All 3. No, it wasn't a jump scare. I was lucky. All 3 of them just wander around the house. What's that noise? Don't know what that was. Right, something wrong. Yes, she's out of bed. Right, last one. There we go. Is it going to be him out of bed this time? Probably. Or the kid's going to be out of bed, or the kid's going to be in their bed. Oh, that might be a thing. They might swap positions. They might swap beds. I'm not seeing anything down the bottom here at all. No change at all. There's been nothing. No one's sat on the couch. And there has been 2 people actually stood in the kitchen. That's the only one that's been in this run through. That's the only thing I've seen. I've seen nothing, absolutely nothing up here. There's no change. You've got to have someone sat up or remove some objects or something. But I've literally seen nothing at all. I bet this is a nothing. I bet you this is a no change. Right, here we go. There's nothing in the bedroom. Nothing there. No. Nothing in the bathroom. Nothing. There's still the same object. I'm doing the counting technique. So if you need to play anomaly games, that's the best way to do it. You know, you don't look at objects. Change objects into numbers. So like on the above the bath there's 3 bottles. That's a number 3. So when I come to this map, I'm seeing number 3. Down the bottom there's a pair of slippers. So that's a number 2. There's 2 bottles on the sinks. So when I come to this map, there's 3, 2, 2, 2 light switches. And that's the way I do these anomaly games. It's the best way of remembering them. Just remember numbers, and 9 out of 10 times you'll get it right. Please change something in the nursery. There's absolutely nothing going on in here. There's no babies. There's nothing changed. You're not taking anything away. Change something. Boys' bedroom. No, nothing here. That's still exactly the same. This one, that's still the same. Again, this location, they've not changed a thing. They've got to put someone standing in this room at some point. I love this one with the grannies. I loved all the grannies up here working out. They weren't working out, but they should have been. That was my favourite one of this game so far, is this one. And not much has changed up here. Hardly anything has changed in the top. Right, we're moving on. What about in the basement? Still the same objects. Nothing has changed in the objects. They need to spawn more and have more changes rather than and less nothings. This one, there's no change there. I said there's more of this screen that you can't see because you're only seeing a slice of the middle. I'm seeing the 2 sides as well. Like to the left of that screen there, you've got a workbench with tools all over it, which I hope they're not changing. So it doesn't make it easy for people to help me. So I'm trying to figure out another way of streaming these that you can see more of the screen. But if I shrink it down so it fits, then you're not going to see the screen because it's going to be too small. You just can't win. You can't win with this thing. All right, put a snake in the basket, please. I want the snake to be in that basket very soon. That would be good. And this one, there's no aliens or nothing in the garden at all. So we say something. Whoa! Freaking hell! Oh, stop that! Is there something wrong? No. I was right. Here we go again. Woo, woo, woo. How many got now? 36. 36 of 164 Stranger Things. Don't you mean anomalies? Come on. Can you help me with a positive review? That's a bit. Don't have to ask for a positive review, David. Don't do that, mate. I will leave you a review after this. I will make it positive because you've still made an effort. Let's go again. We're going again with the hope. I'm going to eat some of this pizza with the hope that you're going to show me something good, please. Come on, game. Something wrong? No. Always start off with that because you don't need to look at the map again. And we're going in. Oh, here we go. I've heard this one already. Got this one already. She's laughing. This is the one where she's killed her son. Again, no, seriously, you've got 164 anomalies and you're repeating them. She's going to be in the boy's bedroom and she'd have murdered him. Oh no, she's killed the husband this time. But hang on, this is the different woman because the wife has got the long hair. So this is the other random woman that turns up in various places in the house but thinks this is funny. Who's going to clean all that up, eh? It's not going to be you, is it? Is everyone else okay? The boy's gone too. Where's the boy? Is that the boy? It is, isn't it? That is definitely the boy that's killed his parents. That's it. That's definitely it. And it's not a funny thing, guys, unless they're very mean. Okay, that's a thing. Something wrong? Yep. Yes, there is something wrong. Okay, we're going again. What are we saying? Yes. But like I said, that was exactly the same as the last one, but it was the mum standing at the boy's bed. And she'd done him. It is the boy, isn't it? I keep on getting confused, because if you look at it from the front, it looks like a girl. I don't know. And there's some random long-haired guy in this as well. I don't know where he's come from. This is someone they keep in the basement. I'm not sure. Right, changes please. Changes. Show me the changes. I've got well over 100 anomalies I've not even seen in this game yet. And things like this. Nothing. No change. Please change something. Spawn more. Yeah. Oh, she's out of bed now. The long head. Is she going to be in the attic this time? Where do you think she's going to be? Should we put bets on where she's going to be? But I'm thinking in the garden this time. So shall we see? Not in the bathroom. Where is she going to be? She's not in the boys' room. There, she's in this one. I knew they were going to do something in the study at some point, and they've just shoved her in the study. So that was the anomaly. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll have that. Something wrong. Yep. They've shoved her in the study. Okay, keep going. So I've got one or two more run-throughs of this game, and I'm going to call it quits for the night. Alright, let's go. This one. Show me something interesting, game. Come on, blow me away. Show me something interesting. I've only seen one or two anomalies that I've already liked in this game. That have been imaginative, rather than just a person in and out of bed. There was someone in that mirror before, so we've seen that one. And nothing in the nursery at all. There's been nothing in here. No changes of objects, no people. The mum's got to be stood in here at some point. She's got to be stood in there. And what's with the two? Don't have two bloody skateboards. Do you know what I mean? So you don't have one on each foot, do you? You should just have one skateboard. That's not realistic. He's got one for a spare, has he? Unless he breaks one, he's got another skateboard. I don't think that's a thing. Right, anything? Nothing in there. Nothing in here. This bugs me about this map. this camera. It's just the placement of that mat on the floor. No one would put it wonky like that. In fact, I don't even think you really need that carpet up in the attic. It's very, very pointless, guys. Very pointless. Right, anything else? Any changes in the attic room? Nothing in here. No changes. That's hardly any changes of object. That's one of the problems with the game. They've got to have object changes in this game, but it only seems to be spawning the people changes. The changes of people moving in and out of bed, or random people appearing, or ghost people. It only seems to be doing those, and none of the object changes. It's very weird. I don't know if there's the problem with the game. Like that on the right. It's got a very glowy door. You can't see it in the stream, but on the right, the door is glowing like hell. I think it could be that. I think it might be that glowy door. Let's keep looking through the last couple of things, and then we'll say it's going to be... Alright, I'm going to say it's the glowy door. I could be wrong, but I'm going to say it's a glowy door. Something wrong? Yes. I was wrong. It wasn't... It was just a randomly glowing door. Well, that's rare, isn't it, for me to get something wrong in this game? That's something new, at least. Me getting it wrong. Did that... That was weird. That light switch, that down the bottom right, it seemed to just appear from nowhere. That was weird. I'm making up my own anomalies now in this game. I'm getting so bored of it. Alright, here we go. 4, dog bowl, cat at the back, those changes there. Please change something in that area. No change in the corridor. There we go, I found it. Are you talking about an invisible person? Now we've definitely got an invisible person. You know, because... There's definitely one watching them in the bedroom. That's the same guy, or the same thing, that was in the mirror in the bathroom. But he looks happy. And this is the thing I get with monsters, right? People always say, oh, they're scary because look at the big smile. But they're smiling. You know, monsters, I always say, monsters are misunderstood. You know, because you see a zombie coming towards you. What's the first instinct? Where's the shotgun? Why don't you just ask it? What are you here for, mate? What are you up to? I'm off down the shop. You never ask the monster a question, do you? You never ask it what its intentions are. Like you see a vampire, you more than anything, it's going to bite you. He might not want to. It might be, yeah, I'm off to see my mate's house. We're going to go and play some footy, or going to do. Do you know what I mean? And no, we must kill it. We kill it with fire. You don't have to. Just ask him a question first. So what I say, monsters. I misunderstood. Stop doing that jump scare. Something wrong, yes. Right, we're through. That was another thing, that was a difference. That was something new. Let's keep going, let's keep going. I've still got 15 minutes, so maybe this is the last run through. I'm going to kill this game off. I might come back at it at some point, because I'm hoping, like most other Anomaly games, it remembers the ones you've already seen. In which case, then you won't have to repeat them. So I'm hoping once it gets through all these people-related anomalies, it's going to finally show me something different. You know, like different objects. Like, don't have, like on this side table here, you've got a candle that's lit. That's dodgy. That's a fire hazard. You wouldn't you wouldn't have that in a game or in a house, would you? You put the candle out just in case you knock it over and it sets fire to your house and everything. It's dangerous, guys. Health and safety first. Always think about that. Always think about that. Right, okay, what I'm saying, nothing in the bathroom. Nothing has changed at all in this room. I've had that in games before, actually. I've had where some maps haven't spawned anything. There was a couple of other, I can't remember, it was Anomaly Hunter, I think it was. That had a map where literally nothing spawned at all. I tried to capture it, and I went through the game like 40 times, and not one anomaly appeared in that map. So that was definitely an issue with the game. And the boy's out of bed again. Oh, wowzers. What's he doing now? What's he doing now? What's the boy doing now? Shall we see? What are you up to now, boy? You've killed your parents, you've been up in the attic, you've been outside. Where are you now? You've been down here, you've looked at the fuses. You did some fuse watching. Oh, here he is. He's now in the garage. He's got some serious sleepwalking issues, this boy, hasn't he? Serious sleepwalking issues. That's what I'm saying. Either go to the doctor or tie him to the freaking bed. Because him wandering around the house, he almost fell off the balcony. Now he's got a bloody spanner in his hand. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. What is he doing in there? He's getting some tools out, and he's probably still asleep. Gotta sort that out, guys. Something wrong? Definitely something wrong with that boy. Absolutely. Keep going. I think there's. I don't think there's anywhere else the boy hasn't been in this house already. He's literally been everywhere. He's been everywhere in this game since I started playing it. He's been in the kitchen. He's definitely been in the kitchen already. He's been everywhere, that boy. He does get about. He hasn't been up here, though. There you go. There's a new place for you to go, boy. Just sit here and drink out of that cat bowl off the table. Or the dog bowl. He's probably going to do that at some point. What are we saying? Anything in there? No, he's been in there. Been looking in that room. The mum and dad's bedroom. He's been in there before. Right. Anything else? Changes here? No. Is this a nothing? Could be a nothing, this one. I don't think the boy's been in the bathroom yet. So he's definitely going to be here at some point. He's not been in the nursery either. You think he'd climb one of the beds or sleep in the cot or something like that. Right, he's back in bed now. That's good. He's all right. They are not changing any objects in this game. There's no changes to the objects. I've memorized almost all of them. And nothing is changing in terms of objects. It's literally just people. No change. No change to any of the objects. It's still got the same dumbbells, still got the same equipment. And this one, this is exactly the same. There's no change at all. And in this one, they've still got the 2 fire extinguishers, the 3 cans on the left that you can't see. You got the box, they got the shovel, the coffins. Nothing has changed at all. There's something wrong with this game. It's not spawning them, and I don't know why. I wonder if anyone else is having the same problem with this game, where they're only seeing the people change. I think I've seen that in the reviews as well. People are just saying, "Came in the living room next to the kitchen." Yeah, absolutely. There's 3 in the kitchen, but they don't show the kitchen very well in terms of the objects. But I doubt this game's going to be clever enough to take something away in the kitchen. You think that they might have the fridge door open or something like that? That would kind of be an obvious one to do. Not done nothing in this area either. There's no change to the chairs. There's nothing in the basket. The boy isn't stood in there yet, but he will be. And there's nothing out here. So I'm going to say it's something wrong. No. I was right. I'm getting this right too easily. This is too easy, guys. Too easy. Hi, Ramiro. How you doing, mate? All right? Thanks for joining this very exciting Anomaly game, which I've chosen to play. We'll be playing some more interesting Anomaly games at some point, but I want to get through, the majority of the ones that I've not just played, but the ones which I don't want to record for my YouTube channel. I would normally go through these videos and record every single anomaly and put them in one video, but I'm not going to do 164, especially with this game. How long do you think it would take for me literally to see 164 anomalies playing this game? I've been playing for this for almost 3 hours now, and I've experienced, 30 to 40 out of 164? No, I don't think so. That would take me years of repeated views in order to see 164 anomalies, if this game shows it to me at all. Both parents are out now. Wowzers. Are we serious? Or are you going to say they're invisible this time again? Are they invisible? Are they invisible? Oh no, are they invisible? Are they moved? Do you think they've gone somewhere? Where do you think they've gone to, the parents? Shall we find out? Not in there. Garage or outside? No, they're not invisible. You keep saying they're... They might be invisible. You might be right this time. If we don't find them, the boy's out as well. Look. The boy's out. The boy's missing. So not only are the parents out, but the boy's gone now. So all 3 of them have gone somewhere. Where are they all gone? Are they invisible, or are they going to are they having a party somewhere? Shall we see? Let's keep going through the maps. They're not in the basement. They're not in the garage. They're not outside in the patio area. Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh dear, something's happened in the garden. And you've got some randomer. So all 3 of them have gone missing. And there's some random dude with long hair. I kind of think that splat on the floor might be all 3 of them. I think it probably is. We'll say that's a thing, shall we? Something wrong? Yeah, absolutely there's something wrong. Splat on the floor. Right, 5 a.m. Let's keep going. This is going to be the last run through, I think. If I can make it through to 8 a.m., we shall call it quits there. Right, let's have a look. No change. Come on, game. Please give me a wowie moment. A wowie. Exactly, Intruder. I've seen him as well. That one with the long hair. He's been in the kitchen. I've seen him in the kitchen before. Like in this game, they must change something. Like the fridge. Open the fridge door. Take one of those kitchen chairs away. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. Show me something. How many jump scares have we seen so far? Literally, how many jump scares? None. The only jump scares I'm getting is when I go back to my bloody desk and report it. There's been nothing jump scary here at all, which would be a good surprise. And something changing here would absolutely shock me if they took a cushion away. Exactly, 0. No jump scares. Nothing surprising at all. It's been like they got like a creepiness to the anomalies. So that's more interesting. But it's more creepy than jump scary or anything like that. Right, they're both back in bed now, so they survived. Any changes in here? Same object. I'm still looking at objects just in case they do change the objects. There's no change in the objects just yet. They've done absolutely nothing with this nursery. I bet you this map is broken. This part, this Cam 8. I bet you this one's broken, and it's just literally not spawning on for some reason in that map. This one's had quite a few already, this boys' room, but there's no change in this one at the moment. No invisible people. I've only had one in this study, where that woman was just stood there. That's the only anomaly that I've seen in this study so far. It's pretty poor. In the attic, I loved it when the attic was full of grannies. That was the best one out of this entire game. If you want to rewatch this stream, you'll see the attic full of grannies. That was my favourite thing. Literally my favourite thing in the whole game. And this guy has done 164 anomalies, and that's the best one he could come up with. Oh no. Like this. Why are you not doing anything with these environments? There's nothing here. You're not changing objects. You're not taking objects away. You're just moving people in and out of bed. And sometimes I've got some other random guy appeared. Right, outside, nothing. Is this going to be a nothing? Is this going to be a no anomaly run through? It is, isn't it? Right, I can say no. Something wrong? No. Right. I was right again. How many times have I been wrong in this game? 2? I think I've been wrong twice in this game so far. And with a game with this amount of anomalies, you seriously can't get it wrong. But you should get it wrong. But that's what I'm saying. Because it should be a lot more of a subtle things that you aren't able to spot. Right. It's just things like the table there. Why have you got a vase on the table full of sticks? Which person would have that as an ornament on a table? Because you're going to look at that plant pot, that vase, and think, isn't that lovely? Those nice arrangement of sticks that I've got there. It's like you've got a flower that's died and you've just not been bothered to put it in the bin. Right. Any other changes in this area? Nothing changes there. This one is getting on my nerves now. This Cam 4. Not changed absolutely anything in this one at all. And this one is super boring. This Cam 5. I've had 1 or 2 anomalies in there, and that's been poor. Our mum and dad's still in bed. They've still got the meerkat pillows. There's no changes there. The bathroom has only had, I think, 1 change. I think I saw someone in the mirror once, and that's been about it. So that's been as exciting as that's been. The nursery's been such a disappointment. You know, you could have done so much with this one, but either the game's not working in terms of spawning, or I'm not spotting it. But I think it's just literally the game isn't working right. Right, this boy's got the same amount of objects. Nothing's different here. Nothing's different in the study, apart from those objects on the table are super bright. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the liquid on the window. What was liquid on the window? Oh yeah, the could be blood on the window. Absolutely, I know what you're saying. Yeah. There was that one too. Right, in the attic, no, there's nothing there. Blah 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 blah. No change in the attic space. I'm starting to get myself at it. I'm thinking things like that light is wrong, but I don't think it is. Something in the basement, no. Nothing has changed in the garage. That's still the same. I got that one wrong because I thought the door on the right, which you can't see, is super bright. It just looks totally wrong, which is why I thought that was an anomaly. But I kind of like making them up myself now, just to hope that they are actually anomalies. Is this run through of nothing? Is this a nothing? I think it's a nothing. Is there something wrong? No. I was wrong! Whoa, I was absolutely wrong on that one. Wow. That's a new thing, isn't it? Isn't that That's the best thing that's happened. I'm getting it wrong now. I've been getting it right all the way along, and I've gone wrong. What was different, though? What had they changed? It wasn't an object. It wasn't an object. It was something else. What did you change, Anomaly game? Like, at the back there, you've got 3 bottles of wine. They're not going to change those little things. Definitely not in this game. But something I didn't spot on that run through, which is very frustrating. Right, still got those 4 anomalies, the dog bowl. There's no change in this map again. There's nothing in the distance. There's still a cat in the corner, which you can't see. Yeah, I don't know what it was either that was changed. Never mind. We're going to get one wrong from time to time, but never mind, right? There's still the same pillow, still the 2 people in bed. And that's still the same to 3 objects, 2, 2, 2, yes, yes, yes. No change in the nursery, there's no babies, there's no things, it's still the same. Boys' room is still got all the same objects in it. And again, it's when in his other game, if you watched the stream from earlier, I played his other game called The Last Stop. There was a glitch in the game where the girl's face got corrupt. And that I thought that was an anomaly, but it wasn't. It was a corruption in the game. It was a glitch in the game. In an anomaly, if you get a glitch in the graphics, how do you not know it's an anomaly or not? Because in that game, I thought, well, that's got to be an anomaly because her face is all screwed up. So I went and said it was an anomaly, and it said, nope, that's not an anomaly. And then her face stayed like that until I restarted the game. That doesn't help, developer. It really doesn't help. When I'm playing an anomaly game and your anomaly game is broken, that makes it really hard to do. Right, I'm not seeing anything in this run through at all. There's no changes. There's no difference. They're not changing objects yet. There's no... Have they been through all the people changes now? They've done all the stranger changes and the family. And now they're starting to change minor things? Maybe. I think that's a no. I'm going to go for no. If I can start getting it wrong, and we know that's what... no, that was right. Please don't do so many of those nothing run-throughs. It's really, really dull and boring. We want something to happen. You know, I say make the nothings be 10% of the time, not 50, 60% of the time. There's nothing happening. Right, eyes open. What can we see? That clock at the back's still wrong. There's no changes in these. There's no changes in this area at all. This area is no changes still. People are still in bed. They've still got the same cushions and pictures and everything like that. No change in the bathroom at all. Again, no change in this nursery at all. There's no changes. That you haven't removed objects or done everything. The boy's still in his bed. He's still got all his objects. There's no changes there. There's nothing in the study. Is this going to be a nothing again? Please don't be a nothing game. Please don't do that to me. There's no difference in the attic. In the attic room, there's nothing here. In the basement, it's still the same object. They did do one change in there where they had some footprints up the wall, but that's as much as they've done in this basement. No change. They've had the boy stood in here. There's nothing I can see here at all. Anything in this area? No. Anything? Right? Is this? There can't be another nothing, surely. I'm going to say no. I was right. Oh, stop it, game, please. That's 2. I've done 3 run-throughs and 2 of them have been nothing. Oh man, that's so dull. Right, knotty light. I don't like those lights with the knots in them. That's horrible. Any changes in the... Please change something in the objects. Normally with anomaly games, right, I memorize everything, even the rotation of the chairs down to that, the clock, what position, the carpet alignment, the colours of the carpet, the patterns, everything like that should be an anomaly to be changed at some point. And you'd think they would give you something like that. Right? No. Oh, shut up! Seriously, look what it's done now, mate. Look what it's done. The girl's out of bed. Oh, where's the mum gone this time? Where are we going to guess she's gone this time? She's been literally everywhere. I'll put her outside this time. Go on in, mum. Where are you, mum? Where are you? You're not in the nursery because you never go in the nursery. No one goes in the nursery. Nothing happens in there. Where's the mum gone? She was in the study before. You think she's invisible? Could be. If we don't spot her, then you're saying she's invisible. That's what we're going to say. She's not in that one. She's not in there. She's got to be somewhere. Outside now. No, not out there. In the garden? Yeah, there she is. She's just stood in the garden. Because, you know, that's what you do at 3 a.m, don't you? You just randomly get out of bed and stand in the garden and stare at a plant. Because that's what people do. Okay. Oh, all right. Desk jump scare. Chill. Something wrong? Yes. All right. 4 a.m. We're getting through it. We're doing it. Just another 3 more run-throughs, and I'm ending the stream for tonight. All right. Let's keep going. Please give me something different in terms of objects. I'm still looking at objects. I'm still looking at them just in case it does change, because they must change at some point. This map, this one must be broken. Because you've not changed a thing in Cam 4 at all. You've not done it. Yeah, I know, it was a jump scare. Sorry, mate. That one keeps getting me as well. That one... Oh, here we go. Here it is. I found it. The dad's out of bed now. Now he's sleepwalking. What the hell is going on with this game? I mean, he's just stood there, looking at her. This family's got some serious sleepwalking issues, I tell you. Something wrong? Yes. They all need to go to the freaking doctor and find out what's wrong with their sleepwalking problems. Because that's dangerous. They just keep wandering around. I found it already, look. The dad's out again. This time he stood up by the TV. That's interesting, isn't it? At least he's out of bed, unless he's a doppelganger. Should we just check the bed to make sure? I'm going to check the bed. Yeah, he's definitely out of bed because he's watching the TV. Oh! Shut it. Something wrong, yes. Right, keep going. 6. Right, where's the dad going to be this time? Where's the dad going to be? Should we find out? Where are you, Dad? Where are you, Mum? Right, let's keep going. Right, no changes there. We must have been for all the human-related or figure-related anomalies already. That must have been all of them. Right, he's in bed again. Right, stay in there now. And you, Mum, stay in bed. Nothing changed there. No changes with those. No changes at all on this Cam 8 with the nursery. The boy's in bed. There's someone outside the window. You can't see it because it's on the left, the far left, but there's a hand and there's someone stood outside of this boy's window. I wonder if I can see it on a different cam view. Let's keep going through. No, you can't see it, but it's whoa! It's literally a hand. Something wrong? Yes. Oh, yeah, you have to take my word for it that it's that there's someone there. Oh, there we go. And for the last anomaly of this evening, this very exciting game, we have the mum just randomly stood there looking at us. So I am going to call it a quits. That's enough for tonight. All right, let's jump out. Something wrong? Yes. The mum's out of bed. Easy, you got it, mate. You got it. And we are away. We're heading towards the light. All right, let's see how many we got as the final thing. We found 46 out of 164, so we did quite a lot. Did quite a lot of them. I'm not playing it again. We did quite a lot, but how many of these were people? Almost all of them. Thanks for watching, Zion, mate, and I'll see you again in the next one.